button.
Jesus.
I hit the funny button now.
Did you hit the funny button?
I hit the funny button. Hi, everybody.
Okay, you
Welcome
hit
to
the funny button.
this week's episode of the Aesala campaign. Last we had left our players after an encounter with an Elden Ring plant, because I thought it was funny. And our players then find a kobold turning a spit while a troll sleeps not far from them. And one of our players seems intent on a murderous rampage. Not gonna say which. Cough, cough, Samwise.
What? No.
One? I don't know. I feel like if I could...
You're always on
There's
a
an
murderous intent, though, by that standard. This is new
that's
murderous
fair.
intent.
God, just reveal his secrets, why don't you?
When
God.
doesn't he have murderous intent? He's literally a necromancer.
Jumping
Look, that's
right
the
into it,
opposite
how
of
does the
murderous
kobold look?
intent. I'm unkilling people.
I mean, you want
I'm
to do
just
both.
using the unkilled
I
people
will
to kill
scream in
people.
Draconic. Brian, jumping right into it, how does the kobold look?
As you get closer, give me another perception check.
While I'm on the flying carpet, I'm going to get to the max height of 30 feet, so I can look down over like the rest of the party.
Okay.
And I want to remind you, we still have a giant elk.
Yes, we do.
I sadly
That's all
fucking
that's
know.
great.
I'm going to kill this thing. Or I'm going to
I'll
remove the
fucking
bat.
fight it.
Leave him alone.
No.
Nom nom.
14. How does he look?
Like he's
He looks
turning
like
a
a
spit,
kobold.
and it doesn't look like he's abused. He's clothed, which is odd for a kobold. Most
Wait,
are
wait,
like
are we
That
talking
barely
about like a
clothed.
full tunic and
That would
jerkin
make-
type thing?
That would make Treek stop like in his
I
tracks.
mean, he's got like stockings, nice clothing.
Oh,
Treek would definitely stop
like
in
it's
his
been tailored.
tracks at that second.
Can I cast a message toward the kobold?
Sure.
Hello?
Those of you looking at him kind of see he stops turning the spit for a moment, looks around confused.
I'm communicating with you in your mind. You can reply to this as well.
Scary! Why are you scary? And then he looks over at all of you with his and draws a spear. You hear he yells in Draconic, "Stop! Who are
I
you?"
respond to Draconic.
So I just...
Hey! I respond in Draconic. Treek Starblade of the Tribe of Smork. Are you okay out here?
Yes?
I just wanted to check. It's weird seeing a kobold not in the city. My apologies. We didn't want to scare you.
Oh, well, I'm working.
Ah, okay.
Personal chef.
Gotcha.
Oh
okay,
my.
okay.
Interesting.
Now I'm even more intrigued to meet this troll. Although I'm suddenly feeling like maybe I can't get away with killing him.
No.
Better luck
No.
next time.
All right, then we out. Peace.
Okay, if you're okay.
I mean, yeah.
Have you been in this?
What?
Have you been in the city recently?
I was there yesterday.
How is everything all right in the Totally not looking at the map. Give me a second. Is everything all right
borough?
in the boroughs? Yeah. there it is.
I mean, people are once again trying to expand into the boroughs as always. It's always a pain, but always push back. Keep nature alive.
See,
Yeah.
I thought they may have been once again asking for our financial support, and I just wasn't here for it.
Okay. Well, if you're fine, have a good rest of your day. And he'll start walking towards Omniwood again.
I'm gonna hesitate before I turn to walk away. I'd just be like, so you wouldn't happen to have any dead bodies around, right? Like
You see, he holds up a deer skull. That work?
it's you got the spirit, but I guess I'm gonna
I'll be
shoot
right back.
before I get left behind. Stay out of trouble.
No promises. You see, he breaks off the antlers and sticks them on his head.
Oh wow, that's like some Wendigo level crap. Okay, moving on.
All right. So,
But like,
While we're traveling, could I use my owl and just send it to look around to see if it can find any like piles of bones or anything nearby?
it's funny you mentioned that because I was just considering doing the same with my raven.
Cover twice the area, sending both.
Exactly. I just didn't think that you were going to have the same idea and then send your familiar off on a quest for my benefit.
Well, I figured it's better than just killing some random troll or kobold on the road.
I mean, yeah, maybe. But I didn't kill him. I was just going to give them the opportunity to make the mistake of trying to kill me first.
Well, then it's a good thing that I messaged them and got their attention then, huh?
Maybe. It depends on how well drawn its spear was. Like, if it was a sketch, then I bet I could probably still take
Thank
it.
you, Lucky.
oh, Lucky, always late.
Well, at least he's not too late this time. He's getting better.
I always imagine the spear as a charcoal drawing, but whatever.
Oh, I was thinking like a stick in the sand type drawing.
Leave him alone.
So we're going like full toothless.
Exactly.
So, can I send my owl to look for bones or any sort of corpses that may be laying around in the woods?
Yeah. You both can give me a perception check for your familiars.
Burb.
Burbs.
Will do.
Rolling at
Burb.
advantage. That is a 25.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Mine refuses to see anything ever.
I mean,
Nobody's
he's a
for you.
raven. He finds a shiny thing and gets immediately distracted.
I'm gonna ask him to go
Ravens.
out and find a body, and he's gonna come back with like a piece of wire that it found on a tree.
Like, this is what you were looking for, right?
Well,
Do you
this
know the
is what I was
similarity?
looking for.
Do you know the similarity between a raven and a raiding desk?
Oh man, I've heard this before.
Edgar
Poe wrote on
Allan
both of
Poe
them.
wrote on both.
Yes.
Wow.
It's not the actual answer to the riddle. Lewis Carroll has stated multiple times that there is no answer. It was a stupid joke that he found funny, but that's the answer other people have come up with.
It is a legitimate answer, though.
It is a legitimate answer, but Lewis Carroll was just like, no, there is no answer. I thought it was fucking stupid. I love that. I love that for him. That it's
Well, the thing is, like, if you look at the person who invented the GIF, he insists that it's pronounced GIF, and we've all decided he's wrong too. So,
I mean, yeah.
Lewis Carroll, you're wrong.
Yes. But continuing on. So, your raven does return with something.
Yeah, it's a 7
grenade.
total for the record. 'cause
It's
It's
a
a plus 3
grenade.
to perception.
So he returns with a thimble.
I like that.
Oh man, now all I have to get is like a top hat and a small car, and we can start playing Monopoly.
Oh my god.
Camilla, while your owl does not see a dead body, it does see familiar sails and a flag in the port of Sea Glass as you guys are coming up to it.
Oh shit. I thought we were more near Omniwood. Fuck, I forgot about that.
No,
familiar
you
ship
haven't even
and
gotten through sea
sails.
glass.
We've constantly just had sidetracks.
Right. Yeah.
Lots of tracks on the side.
The which
Yep. You all get
the Coven
distracted so
City took a
easily.
little longer. Coven City took a little longer than I was expecting.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
What are the sails that I would recognize?
You would recognize them as the lead ship for the enemy Captain Sam prior.
Oh, so these are the people that were shooting at me last time. I have an urgent desire to shoot back suddenly.
Feel free to, but no, we're leaving you to your own fate.
I mean, I understand that, but also we don't exactly have time for this. We could
Yeah,
just
I was
skirt
gonna
the city
say
and
not
keep
a
going.
priority. Well, it's not like we're on her ship right now anyway. So what would the fight be?
I mean, I feel like we messed up a couple boats at least. Granted, we didn't sink but one, but I feel like they'd still have a grudge.
They don't know we were on those boats.
Yeah, they
mean,
would not have any recollection of us being there.
Let's just drop it and continue on. How about
agreed. However,
that?
maybe
Drop it
make
and
a note
continue
of that.
on.
Ironic that the fairy is the voice of
Fairy is
reason
like,
here.
fucking stop.
So
You'll turn over.
He's the voice of reason when he gets bored with the conversation.
that's valid.
I'm bored of these pirates. Let's go.
So you guys continue down. I'm assuming you're avoiding sea glass.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, we've got no reason to stop in, so yeah.
I got sniped twice, so I think that I would get recognized just a little bit.
Yeah, and
No,
I
it was
shot
just a
once.
body that she shot at.
Mhm.
I don't know if she'd
I
actually
totally-
recognize you. She was like, "Oh, someone in a crow's nest. Shoot him."
I wasn't in the crow's nest.
I think
Yeah, you were, because you were shooting at her.
I was on the whatever. Let's just keep going. Never said I went to the
Hang
crow's
on.
nest. Let's keep going.
So, we are going to avoid that situation. They had no recollection of us being there. We have no grudges with them.
Totally not.
I mean, speak for yourself. I was shot.
Not saying, but
I was
I
gonna
thought we were
say-
dropping this and continuing on.
I
We
just
are.
said we are.
We're just making jokes because continuing. This is essentially just so you guys are continuing on. Okay.
Sorry, my mother called.
Those calls tend to be important.
Yes.
Not really.
Just wanted to chit chat.
Well, the conversation started with the whole Lion King thing. Yeah, and ruining my childhood. And then it went on to Trisha asking, "Any kids yet?" And I said no. And then just random shit after that.
Jesus.
Gotta love
You're
that.
right. That conversation probably could have waited, but I still don't begrudge you it.
Any kids
Well, I
yet?
appreciate it.
My God.
I'm just going
So-
to continue forward.
Yep.
Pretending none of that
Please.
happened. So,
Is there anything else of note that my owl would see while we're traveling? Because I'm leaving it out to keep an eye out.
Not anything of significance that it would know.
I'm just. I have a thimble. I'm adding that to my inventory.
Feel free.
Honestly, mood though.
Like, entire mood, though.
Yeah.
I still have the party box from way back when, just in my inventory.
So you guys
Oh, you
continue.
still have that? Can I steal the chocolate?
I gave the chocolate away. I still have the perfume bottle.
Oh, that won't cause a problem for
I think
the
there's also
werewolf
champagne
guys.
or something too. Let me see my
There
notes.
was champagne.
Okay, yeah. think I wrote in my notes, and I just have a bunch of random stuff in my inventory.
Yes, it was champagne, a perfume bottle, and chocolates.
Yep, I have that right then.
So we continue on.
He's a
Nope.
hoarder now, confirmed.
As you guys get closer to the mountain, I need a perception check specifically from Kay.
Mm-hmm. That's only a 14.
You kind of look up, trying to get a bead on how your see if like anything has been disturbed with your lab. You can't really get a view from where you currently are, and it's kind of frustrating for you.
It's on fire.
The fire on the snow mountain.
Exactly.
Wait.
Can't see shit.
Are you saying that you see fire in the mountain?
No, I'm not saying that.
What?
Character.
No, it's no. There's-
So it's not smog?
Smog.
oh my god.
Smog!
Anyway.
But you guys, you kind of try to get a bead on the mountain. The rest of you, give me a general nature check, please.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
that's a
How's a
6.
27 to you?
Oh my god.
16.
It's fucking relaxed. Jesus.
18?
It's just I got a 6. I'm not paying attention in the solos.
Oh, I am
I
very
got a
much
14,
paying
but I
attention.
need to see what the bonus is for an owl.
I've got like this cursed freaking. Oh,
Well,
yeah, I
with
guess
your
I could
owl in the
roll.
sky, they won't notice this. Because this is a ground level.
They have keen hearing and sight. So anything to do
Nature
with
is
vision, they get advantage.
So my bird has a -4
This is
to their.
so it's nature, so it's more like mind than vision. It's more
Okay, so
comprehension. Let me rephrase.
so
that.
yeah, no, even then -4. Oof,
Oof.
I got a 14.
Did I hear somebody getting a nat 20?
No, I got.
No,
a
he got
27.
close.
It was a
You got a
19
19
plus 8.
plus 8.
Okay. So you very much, Car, you're used to like an unnatural form of nature and magic.
Yes.
This is overwhelming, especially for you as
so-
you get close to the forest up ahead. It's almost
So it's like a very familiar. There's something unnatural here.
more so like you're so used to being surrounded by death, the amount of life just radiating from this place
Oh
feels
no! I don't
like
this.
exactly.
It's like
really-
I've lived here. This is just how it is.
It's almost like you're trying to deal with culture shock, literally, but from a magical standpoint. The rest of you can clearly see radiating from in front of you just pure nature rushing forward as you guys move ahead towards the wood. Anyone with a 15 or higher know that this is some form of draconic energy being radiated. You can probably assume, because most of you have been to large cities or are from large cities where the dragons make their home, that you are getting close to where the dragon resides.
Oh. I don't think I have the skills necessary to make a Dracolich. Come back later.
Jesus Christ.
Oh lord.
Never say that in front of any person of authority.
So glad
That
we're
would
not-
probably
It
get you
wasn't Jeff.
killed on site. On site.
I am so glad we don't
fine.
have to meet the dragons.
Well, that it's one way to get a dead body.
Mhm.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, that's
I
definitely.
like this.
The only problem is it's your dead body.
I just have to figure out a way to cast the spell after I'm dead. That's not a problem.
Glyph of warding, condition on die, raised dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
But what if I raised myself to be a white? I don't think I can. Anyways, never mind. We'll get to that later.
Alright. So, as you guys enter the initial bit of the forest outside of Omniwood, especially for K and T, this feels normal to you. You have been here, you've lived here most of your lives.
You mean Shriek?
Trick. Wow,
I was just gonna say.
I was just so confused for a minute. I was like, what?
Too many people with the same freaking things.
Yeah,
Someday.
honestly, I'm bad with names too. I still forget my ex-wife's name.
So, you guys, I'm not touching that with a full for a reason. But for Therius and Camilla, you guys come from a very magical area as well. And while yours is more chaos, you can feel the harmoniousness to it here. Especially as you get deeper into the wood and you start to see small toadstool like clusters and like trees that appear to be hollowed out. And as you guys get closer, you see it starts to spread out where there's a smattering of trees and buildings start to appear as you enter into Omniwood.
Okay, we're just gonna be here real quick. In and out. We'll be fine. Everything will be fine.
Let me make sure I put it onto here. Because the one thing I did forget was to put it onto Roll20. Actually, not even
dare you.
worry about Roll20.
Variant character.
I
have
guarantee
it
half of us don't even have it pulled up.
I have
What,
roll
I
20
do.
pulled up.
I don't have his Twitch pulled up.
I don't have his Twitch pulled up either, but I have Omniwood pulled up.
I'm literally just playing Final Fantasy while we do this.
You usually are. I've accepted this at this point.
I mean, I just do mindless gathering while we do it.
I know. That's why I don't yell at you. There's Omniwood. So
Tiny castle.
Yay. Wait,
Yep.
is it on the
I-
stream? Because I'm still not seeing
Yeah.
it on Roll20. Okay.
It's
yeah,
on the stream.
I have it pulled up as a separate thing. 'cause it's in
Somebody
Discord.
thinks that we're watching.
I know you
Oh.
aren't. It's y'all can
Up, up,
pull it
stream.
up from Discord. So by that standard, it is in character materials.
I don't want to find it.
Okay, it's literally like one of the
It's-
last things. It's literally the last thing I posted.
Brian,
She'll
deal with it
find
and
it.
continue.
Just suffer
okay.
along with this.
Are we entering the town through the North Road at High Top or the South Road at High Top?
You're actually entering from the North Road from Bayside.
Oh yeah, I was
Okay,
gonna say
so
we're
Bayside Plaza.
high.
Yeah, we're near
We
the
were
mountains.
heading
So
down
we're,
the coast.
Yes.
we're near
High.
Bayside, yeah.
Better not be high.
That's what the mushrooms are for, right?
And, oh,
mean,
shit.
I would not
Speaking
suggest
of, like,
eating
coins
the
for-
mushrooms you guys walk
Circle
by.
of
They are
doors.
literally
Yeah.
people's homes. Do not eat
Speak-
people's homes. The
Speaking
pencil
of
will not teach you anything.
How large are these mushroom houses? Are we talking like Smurfs?
There's literally a wide range of from like Smurf level to there is a massive one that could probably house a giant.
Oh man.
So
Okay.
Treek was
Okay.
saying, speaking of
Just-
high,
Speaking of high,
No, Bayside.
my
not
dad
high.
might try to offer you drugs. It's fine.
Take
Everything's
them.
fine.
Yes, and say thank you because drugs are expensive.
He likes to grow mushrooms. You can say no if you want. It's just he's just gonna offer it to you, probably most likely.
if anybody
you're-
says no, I'll take yours.
No.
No.
This feels like a
Also,
terrible idea. All right.
don't do anything too stupid because my dad is the tribe leader. So anyway,
That
he just
sounds
starts
like the
walking.
perfect time to do something stupid when
Nope.
your friend's dad is the one in charge.
Do not. Please don't. Well, if this
All
goes
right.
well, I just ask them a couple questions. Maybe we eat with them, and then we can leave.
Wait, aren't we supposed to be finding someone here to fix?
I'm asking about that, in a way.
All right. Well,
I don't know how much they know, but I'm asking.
As you guys are all walking through, everyone give me a quick investigation check. DC 13. Let me know who passes.
13!
Is this by chance related to celestial fiends that are dead?
It is not.
I
the
figured.
constant, the constant struggle.
I have to ask.
My owl got a nat 1.
nice.
So it looks like
Yes.
Therius, Shriek,
17
and
total.
Kay and Karthus.
And
I
me.
don't know what's. Oh, I didn't hear what you said. Okay. So everyone but Sarah and her owl Envy.
All right. So, you guys, as you're kind of walking by, you notice on some of the larger buildings that appear to be more businesses than homes, there are these signs. Essentially, it appears like it's someone campaigning for control of Omniwood.
Oh, you mean like someone who's opposing the current leader and trying to replace them? i.e. like
Leaders.
a different mayor running against them or whatever?
Yes.
Okay.
I forgot this was still going.
On closer inspection on one of the signs, you see a half-elven woman, and above her, it says, to make Omniwood more... How did I want to say this? To make Omniwood more...
That's what I thought you was
No,
exactly.
I would never. I have already said... I was already told I am not allowed to use that individual in a campaign because Carino will fight me for using his voice.
You would be insta-murdered.
No.
This is what's gonna happen.
So, because she hates when I do my impression of him. So, I did not, and I thought about it. Make Omniwood more uniform.
Oh, that just sounds dreary as all get out. All right, I've already
Alright.
decided I'm
Welcome
voting for your
to
dad.
Do Luck.
I don't even live here. It's probably voter fraud, right? I don't care.
Treek, you know that this area is actually run by essentially the guild houses of each area, mainly. So, higher people of power. Your dads happen to run the boroughs.
Was that a plural dads?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. I was just clarifying.
Yes.
they have two dads. Both kobolds.
One mainly
some
runs
reason
it,
I
the
thought
other
you had
one's
three.
kind of like support. It's the first man.
The first man.
I mean, tell me it's not
Anyway.
funny.
Behind every great man, there's another.
There's
There's a
another
woman, or
man.
there's another man.
It's horrible.
In
when you think
either
about it like
case,
that.
they're both surprised.
God, every great man is another man.
But you do see these signs throughout the city. And below the name Niaz.
What was the name?
Niaz.
I'm too busy playing with my
N-I-A-Z.
owl to pay any attention.
Oh, fuck. That's on the list. I would have recognized that. Shit.
You all would.
Gross.
Well, I don't see this, so.
I don't remember shit of the list.
I have the list, so the name's looking at me in fucking bright light. Oh, hey, well, while we're here, we could try to change her. And he'll point towards the sign.
Oh?
Niaz, she's on the list.
Oh, I mean, that's cool, but, like, who the fuck is she?
Was she again, Brian?
She's essentially a... How do I put this in the nicest way I can? She's an individual who believes that the uniqueness of Omniwood stops the innovation because nobody can agree to things. So by making everyone more uniform, things can
So she
get done
believes
better.
that oppression leads to social development.
Yes.
Yuck.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Not exactly the favorite of my... Once we get to the boroughs, everything's going to be much better.
As you guys continue to move through the city, you notice a lot of very similar buildings. These ones are large tree stumps that have since been hollowed out and appear to be small, like essentially coffee houses. And you see an individual outside handing out free samples. This individual is a half elf.
I
Young
go
man.
up to him immediately.
Hello.
I follow.
Would you like a sample?
Yes, please.
No.
Oh, sorry, my pocket's talking.
He hands you
I'm
what?
outside. I have a Dorian.
Oh, I thought you were still in my pocket.
No.
You see he pushes forward a tray of small cups of coffee.
See, this is the one city where a giant elk is actually not that normal.
I would like to take a cup of coffee and sip it.
You
It's
said
constipated.
Is it good coffee? Or
it
bad
is.
coffee?
It's really good coffee, actually. Like
It's chaotic evil
extremely.
coffee.
Immediately, you feel fully awake, and like
But also,
you're looking around and like, holy shit! Start noticing everything very quickly.
Is it good?
Oh, God.
congratulations, your coffee is also meth.
Oh no! Did you drink the
I'm gonna
coffee?
take that reaction as a yes.
Oh, don't let the fairy drink it, please.
There is. If you're gonna drink it.
No, I will grab Therius before I let him drink this coffee.
Therius?
Give me a
Take out a net.
give me a sleight of hand check. Therius, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Therius, please.
That's a
Are you diving into the cup of coffee I'm
18.
holding, or one of the ones on the
25.
tray?
Oh shit!
Oh,
You
not
grab
gonna
him by the
fucking
wi-
coffee, bitch.
You grab him by the wings.
No. We talked about this. No caffeine for the little fucker. Come on.
Oh, come on.
Hey,
Therius.
excuse me, sir. Do you happen to have a decaf variety?
Yeah, 100%. You see,
Alright,
he pushes
that's what I
forward the rest of the cups were green. He pushes forward a white cup.
I like place Therius like on top of like the edge of the cup. That you can have that one.
Fine.
None of this fucking bullets off the wall shit. All right.
If you guys would
Not
like
like
a
anything
sample,
bad
I
happened last
can
time.
go get more. If you guys
No,
would like sugar, creamer, I do have it. You see, he kind of leans to the side, and you see he's got a little, like, you know those change things like carnies have?
Yep.
I think
It's
I know
that,
what
but
you're
for
talking about.
sugar, creamer.
Oh Lord.
I would like some coffee with my sugar, please.
They have a condiment dispenser for their
Um,
belt.
do you sell coffee by the cup or do you sell grounds?
We sell both.
It's sold by the keg.
We have
Coffee.
cups ready made in the stump, and we do sell the grounds in the center building over in Old District.
I'm just imagining coffee in an ever warm keg.
You're gonna look and Therius already finished the drink. Don't question how Therius finished an entire cup.
He's got a very fat. I mean, it's a small cup. It's essentially a shot glass.
Okay.
That kind of
It's a
question.
sample, not a full cup. If they're giving full cups
I
for
know, but
samples,
if
that's
it's
a
a shot
problem.
A shot glass.
It's still a lot for
Orange Tall Berry.
Therius.
It's all out
Exactly.
for it. Yeah.
You've got like a fat belly right now.
Follow up question. How much is it for like a pound of coffee?
Pound, I believe. You see, he pulls down his sleeve. 25 gold, I think. I'm new. I'm still trying to remember, and my writing kind of smudged. It might be 15. I don't know.
Could just walk inside and ask.
That's
I tell-
true.
I tell this to Sarah. Or Camilla, whichever one you are right now.
Whichever one you are. Right?
Camilla.
Francis.
Sam, I'm gonna throw things at you.
That's not nice.
Are we in a hurry
Francis?
right now?
I guess not in particular. I mean, we are already here. Shriek has like mushrooms just growing out of his neck at this rate. He's been druid crafting.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. You guys do what you want. It's okay. We're already here. It's fine. I haven't
Okay.
heard anything wrong.
No, I
Pulling
I
some Last of
get-
Us shit and turning into a clicker or something.
Shriek, I get that you're a fun guy, but you're turning into a
Starts-
fun guy.
Starts clicking. No.
Oh no.
No, we're fine. You already rolled one.
I already surged.
Yeah.
It would have been a great combat surge.
Okay, let's go visit with your parents, Tree, and then we'll come back out some other time maybe to get coffee.
Okay, you guys can do that if you want.
Well, we came here to check on your family, right? That's why you wanted to come?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Let's go. Let's go. I start shooing him along.
Oh, jeez, fine. Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the coffee place isn't going anywhere. They seem pretty busy.
Yes.
Depending on the
There you
coffee
go,
place, they could
surge.
go somewhere.
Fireball.
Oh, please.
Way to God.
There, yes.
No.
Okay, I guess we speed towards the burrow then. Well,
All
Treek might in a minute.
So we're going to the
The burrows.
like
It's,
where
Oh, it's
what is the building that's in the burrows that we are going to?
it's less of a building. It's just more of like.
Is it a town?
It's kind of like a tent, but more
Are you
unified.
bringing us to a
than
crack house?
No, my parents are not crack people.
I mean, you did say they'd offer me drugs.
It's mushrooms. They're
as
all
you-
just mushrooms.
As you guys
Natural
get
drugs.
closer to the burrows, you suddenly see it goes from like this area where there's tons of trees to a very open area with one massive tree towards the edge of the water. And
I
small
figured out where we're
clusters of
going,
trees
guys.
and bushes.
Surprise.
Treek, you know that tree is not actually where you're headed. That tree is where the dragon lives.
That is the Dragon's Keep. I had a hard feeling.
Oh.
I mean, you could go visit the dragon if you'd like.
Absolutely not. That is the dragon's tree. We are not going to the dragon.
We're not even gonna go pay our respects.
I mean, I don't think we have a need to, unless all of a sudden something happens.
Okay.
So you guys...
So,
I'd start walking immediately where I know my father is.
So you arrive at this plaza. A ton of what appear to be at one point nomadic tents that seem to have started to evolve into more permanent residence. You can see a lot of like different things growing around them. A lot of salesmen. A lot of people who have made their things. It feels almost like a farmer's market.
Yep. Treek will take a really big breath and then start heading towards it.
As you guys get towards the center, you are constantly bombarded as you guys are walking through and just like, hey, try this, try this, try this. Whether or not any of you stop is up to you.
I stop
And
Is there
immediately.
anything actually
Nope.
good?
Do any of them even recognize me? Like, oh god, it's him or something like that. I don't know.
They all recognize you.
I had a hard feeling.
I just nat 20'd.
Oh fuck! Uh oh.
Immediately, you start hearing, Drake! Oh my god, welcome home!
Hey guys.
You all, as soon as that first little bit starts yelling Treek, you all suddenly see a mound of dust start running towards you all.
I'm gonna be up on a Dorian if you need me.
Oh no.
And
Just watching this.
I
Do
need
I?
a strength saving throw from you.
I had a
Treek.
feeling. I'm not gonna pass this the slightest. That's a 4.
You get literally taken down to the ground by these two small kobolds that run up to you immediately, start hugging you, doting over you, like taking off the mushrooms, like, oh my god, sweetie, I'm so glad you're back.
Oh no. Hey, Smark. Hey. That I forget the name of my other friend.
How dare you forget the name of your own father?
Hey, Toad. Hey, Smark. How's it going?
We're so happy you're home. Are you staying long? Should we go prepare food?
I mean, are you guys hungry? He's just trying to sit up, but they're not letting him.
No, they're trying to clean you up. They're like doing that doting dad thing. Like, you're not taking care of yourself. Like, who raised you? I thought we raised you better.
Fuck.
Darius is gonna go back down. I guess reduce on Treek.
Oh, you bastard.
So now he is down to their size.
So how do I resist that? What's the save?
16 con.
I failed. Fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
Continue, Brian.
They immediately start going, oh, now it's like back when you were a little one.
I looked up towards Darius and like, you bastard.
Darius will give a wink and a tongue out.
Oh god.
They immediately then pick you up, clasp you around both their arms, and kind of like start walking you back towards the tent.
What? Dads, hold on.
What? I thought you were home.
It's not for long. I'm here with my friends for specific reasons.
You see these two kobolds turn to all of you and immediately start running up to each of you, start cleaning you up, like doting over you, like, oh my god, you're so precious.
No.
Darius is in the air.
They absolutely adore Dorian. They kind of like start braiding some of his hair.
Oh, Dads, please.
What? We're just taking care of your friends, showing our hospitality.
Don't overwhelm them, okay?
No, keep
He's
going.
already
This is
overwhelmed.
fine.
She's kind of like hugging herself, like, what the fuck?
As soon as I see
Yeah,
T
Kay is
the
very
girl,
confused.
going towards both of them and just like motioning from the step back from those two, like, okay. Some
What?
people don't like to be around other people so closely, guys. Okay?
Sorry, we are a very affectionate family. We're
I'm there.
sorry.
Mid conversation, Treat goes back to normal size.
Oh shit.
It only
Oh, and
lasts a
there's our
minute.
growing boy.
Yeah. Oh god. Okay. But can we take this back to your tent?
Well,
I
of
have
course.
questions I need to ask.
Well, of
Okay.
course we can. Away. Oh.
And
so-
as oh no.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, as the dads are probably gonna start talking his ear off, he's gonna turn around, motion for follow, and mouth the words "sorry" as you're being dragged towards the tent.
So we're gonna have to apologize. We did kind of use your room for other things.
I'm not surprised.
Uh,
Fine.
Toad decided he wanted to start adopting pets.
Oh.
Well, you know, dear, I thought it would be a good use of our empty nest. You won't let me adopt another one, so pets. But you guys arrive at this rather large tent that has you can tell they've started to build walls around it to raise the tent up, so it's actually like almost a yurt. I was trying to think of the name, and all I could think of was Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life. For any of you who have played that game, you know exactly who I'm talking about. But nice little yurt here. But you guys arrive in, and you see this place is filled with animals, ranging from like monkeys to spiders. You see a couple frogs. Just any animals you would find normally in the forest are probably in here. There's a lynx in like the corner, like cleaning itself. Kind of glares at you, Tariq, as he recognizes your scent. Like, bitch, that's my room now.
Treek will just give him that leveled glare of, "Oh, you fucking wish, don't you?"
Don't tempt Therius to do a thing.
No, please, Therius.
I'm
But
just saying, if Link is in the corner, I'm making it my personal mission to have him say something other than "Hya" before we leave.
I said lynx.
It's a lynx. You.
Yeah, so there's several of them, so it's like the Minish
I
Cap
hate you.
version.
Oh my god.
I should have seen
Or
that coming.
swords, not Minish Cap.
Hold on.
You're right.
What spells do I have?
As
About to
we
cast
go
spell on this
in, and we're told where we're able to sit, can I put my rug down and sit on it on the floor?
There are no chairs here. Spoiler alert. Essentially, there is a fire in the center with a cauldron and a bunch of assorted little rugs.
Yeah, so I'm going to put the flying carpet down and then sit on it.
We'll take a seat, everyone. I'm sure Tariq has a lot to tell us about.
Therius goes in
mhm.
Camilla's pocket.
So.
You see Toad starts tossing things into the cauldron, running around the yurt.
Sure. So, Dad. Besides a different thing, do you remember how you found me?
Oh, well, yes. You were actually found. This is a cute story. You see, Toad was out wandering in another country that we don't talk about. And we found Tariq abandoned, and we took him in.
I know there's a country called Bruno.
I'm going to shut up. I'm going
We
to
don't talk about that.
Motherfuckers.
I love
Dad,
what you're saying.
I'm going to need you. I'm going to need you to tell me the name of the country you found me in.
Well, why? Are you not happy?
I know. I just no. I'm happy. It's for something else. I do need to know the name of the country you found me in.
Well, if you must know,
Huh?
because I gotta go to my world map. We found you in Fleischall. We were not
Treacle
supposed to be there.
pause.
We were running away.
Treacle
But-
pause for a good 5 minutes, and then, in a very hushed but very confused tone, he'll just say the word "fuck" really intensely in Draconic.
Excuse you, language. I don't care if you are out adventuring. You are in my home. You see, Toad looks over. Yeah, listen to your dad.
What are you? I saw that, Darius. What the fuck are you doing?
Nothing.
He's probably petting the lynx.
Probably petting the million animals.
Probably.
I
I keep saying he's trying to wild magic, and I'm just like, hey.
I don't think he's trying to wild magic. I think he's just enjoying. He's like, the amount of animals. I can pet them all.
Basically, yeah, he's using Mage Hand to pet everything.
All of the thing.
And I'm not going to mention every time I use Mage Hand to pet something, because almost every time you see me roll with wild magic, I'm
It's
petting
Mage Hand,
something.
probably.
I
Yeah.
accept it.
So, another question.
Of course.
Sorry about this swear. Did I have anything with me when you found me?
Well, I mean, other than and he pats his chest. That was it. You were naked as a jaybird.
Other than the what?
He pats his chest.
Wait,
Am I allowed to talk about it?
is
You're
he
so-
referring to the...
You're so self-conscious.
Go ahead.
The crystal.
So you had it when you were a child.
Apparently, I've had this since I was a child.
I don't know
And
why I
what?
assumed they put it in you or something. Like,
No,
I mean, it was very small. Initially, it seemed
They
to
wouldn't.
come out. It was originally about yay big. It was almost as big as your Winky. I love playing embarrassing parents. It makes
Dad,
me
why?
so happy.
Dad,
I
why?
want you to know.
You hear Therius laughing like all hell. He's not trying to hide it.
V is trying to
why?
hide a laugh at that one.
Dad.
What?
No, I'm gonna.
Keep going.
That-
This is gold.
Shut up, Darius.
So while this is happening, I'm just gonna get like this shocked, scandalous look on my face, like,
Little
oh
flip
my,
off
it's
car.
that big, because I've seen that, and now
Shut
I
up.
know.
Shut up. Shut up.
Good for you.
Oh my god.
By the way, I think he's old enough to have had to talk about the birds and the bees.
Well, I mean,
Yes.
obviously we have done that. Obviously, we're not talking about the birds and the bees. We're talking about his chest. We're talking about the gem.
And he does have a
Yeah.
very nice chest.
I swear to God.
Well, we agree.
Oh.
I really wish he wouldn't cover it up so much. You should be proud of his gem.
Kind of hard.
Why? What's going on, sweetie? Is there something you're
lift
not
up
telling
the
us? You see,
Oh.
Toad immediately goes, well, I swear, if you're not telling us what is going on,
God.
and you're lying to us, I'm gonna
Dad,
kick your ass.
please, just 1 second.
Okay.
And you can see Treek is actually kind of like shaking throughout half his body. Just 1 second.
Sorry.
It's a lot of information
Mushroom?
I'm taking in right now. No.
Well, I was hoping it would calm you down.
No, I had a bad trip recently, and I'm not just touching those at the moment.
That was fun.
Have we not taught you properly?
Listen, it was an accident, okay? Just,
I
Dad, come here. Smart, come here.
Come in. Yes, my
And
dear.
he'll lift up his shirt so only he could see how the crystal has transformed.
So he kind of pokes at it. That is not the same as when you left. What did you do?
I don't know is the problem. It has started to actually cause me injury.
This is... You've been picking at it, haven't you? It's going to
No,
get infected.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You've always been like this. When you get nervous, you pick at things. You did it when you cut your hand. It got so infected that Toad had to... Don't lie to me. Do not lie to me.
I haven't been picking, you pull up quotes, picking at it.
Then what have you been doing? Have you been scratching? You're a nervous scratcher.
Maybe.
He looks at the rest of your friends. He always has been. You can always tell when he's lying. He scratches himself. He's notorious for it.
I cast
Good
Zone
to
of
know.
Truth.
Yeah, we caught on to that one.
I was about to say, you fucking bastards.
You can tell when he's lying. He starts scratching. It's when he's nervous.
I think my dad actually might have Zone of Truth, which is actually kind of scaring me at this point.
You do know. God, it's not Toad.
Darius will
the
put
other one.
a mage hand up for a high five for Camilla.
I use Mage Hand to high five his Mage Hand.
What's your other dad's name? God.
Toad and Spork. It's Toad and
Smorg.
Spork.
Smorg. You know Smorg does because he's used it for the guild meetings.
Yep.
Oh, and see, here I was just thinking he used it to be a better parent.
Oh no!
Oh no, he's definitely used it on me whenever I start lying my ass off. 100%.
Even though you have an easy tell, so he doesn't have to. It's more so, you're going to continue to lie to me.
Yeah, but he knows if I'm just doing it, he's just going to cast me. Like, now you physically can't.
Also, you're grounded.
Oh, so fuck.
So you've been scratching, haven't you? Do you
that
need
is a term for it.
What have you been doing? Do I need to get...
What?
Do I need to get Arianda out here?
No.
She has some good natural creams.
Father knows best.
What?
She has some good natural creams. Might help with the scratch.
It's fine. It's just...
It doesn't
okay,
seem
we're getting
fine.
off topic here.
So what do you need to
deal
know?
with the curse later. It's... Oh, yeah, I don't know if I told you this, but I found out it's more of a curse. But anyway,
Well, that's problematic.
yeah, a little bit.
Considering we thought it was a nice way of you showing, kind of, as it grew into you.
Yeah, no, it's slowly turning me into something that I don't know what it is yet.
That's no problem.
It's a lonely... in some form. But... now that we've gotten that, and now I know that I have to unfortunately go to Freyshaw and deal with something. How has Nyes been doing?
I mean, bid for power. What can we say? You see, Toad immediately goes, you see, that's the problem with kids these days. They think that they know it all, and that the easiest way is to make everybody think the same, when having diverse ideas and individuality is what makes this place great. But
they haven't tried anything, have they?
Other than their bid for power, no. It is just been that.
Okay.
You see Toad literally hurls like these very crude wooden bowls at each of you. And then
he catches it because he's used to this shit.
And then
like,
he
not
just
even nonchalant.
starts running through, dumping a medley of mushrooms in a soup into each of your bowls.
Are these those,
They're not the drug ones, don't worry.
No, these ones are for sustenance. I told Toad
Okay.
he could not do that. Not for the first encounter.
I would like to see if yours are stronger than the ones in the Feywilds, though.
You see,
I mean,
Toad immediately has this like, you know what, like people in cartoons animate crocodiles with like that creepy grin. It's that,
Yes.
The crocodile smile.
just that big crocodile smile. Oh, we can
Totally.
definitely test. I can grab some good stuff from the back for later.
Sounds
I
like
want
a
those
date.
ones. I want those ones that Treat gave me before.
Amateur. He
those
looks
are
over at you, Tree.
those were those.
Get on my level, son.
Listen, I just started with the mushrooms, okay? And he'll like show the aura that's around him now. I just started.
He's not on my level. I've been cultivating for years.
I'm aware. Okay.
But you guys eat the soup. It is very earthy in tone. Like as you're kind of sipping out of the liquid, you realize it's probably literally made with moss and dirt in it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use prestidigitation and make mine taste like beef stew.
This is Shriek's not changing this taste. This is how he likes it. This is fine for him.
I've
So-
had worse.
Fine for Darius.
Okay. And last question. Has anything weird happened around here? Not like normal weird, like
Okay, I was going to say you have to define.
yeah,
I mean,
I know.
Weird things happen a lot. I mean, apparently, word from the council is the 12th dragon lives. I mean, that's
Yep.
weird.
We heard about that.
Causing. God, I need to go to my notes because things are in my way because I can't get to them. Nope, wrong notes. There they are. Causing Zodis to kind of have a annoyance to find out so late that his brother is alive.
Which is fair.
So
Nothing
he's
else?
been annoyed.
Nothing else weird?
Not that I can think of.
Okay.
Anything you can think of, dear. You see, Toad like has a toadstool like in his mouth, like mid chew, like I mean, I just see this one thing that was really weird. I mean, it was more weird for me than
Toad, please
and you see.
swallow and then say.
Thank you. Why do you always do this? You always embarrass me. You see, he goes.
You could just hear Treek hold back a comment physically.
You see, your dad leans forward. He always talks with his mouth full. I swear.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of gives the rest of you a wink.
About this conversation is
What?
they might be doting dads, but we have yet to hear a dad joke.
You are correct, and I did that on
No,
purpose.
damn it, Rob!
No, they are not ones to do dad jokes.
Okay, thank God. I've read now that they're just gonna start spewing them out of nowhere because you reminded Brian of dad jokes.
Surprise.
I already
Dad
have
joke.
a plan for who does dad jokes.
So what were you
'Cause I'm
talking
horrible.
about, Toad?
Well, I mean, see, the bigger issue has been with a lot of people coming in and out lately. A lot less locals than normal.
What do you mean?
A lot more travelers than we've had in the past few years. It's a bit
Oh.
weird.
Do you know
Hence
why?
free samples.
Yeah,
Uh,
that would make sense that there's free samples now.
I assume it has something to do with the booming business.
The what?
Right.
So there's a coffee plant that somebody has been making lately. we do not have an affiliation. We have confirmed that. But someone is making very powerful coffee.
Do I still have the cup? The sample cup?
You'd have an empty sample cup, yes.
Would I be able to show them the sample cup?
Yes, that brand. You see the center of it has a dragon face on it.
You guys wouldn't let me drink that.
I'm
Yeah,
still in
yeah.
the camp that this coffee is also on meth.
I mean, I haven't tasted it yet because I don't trust it all natural. Because Toad makes some wonderful coffee ground beans in the back. And you see Toad goes, you're just flattering me. You're just flattering me now.
Please stop flirting in front of my friends.
Oh no, flirt harder.
Oh,
I love
you see
watching
Toad
him
looks
get
at you.
uncomfortable.
You see? That's the problem. You get embarrassed by me flirting with your dad. But that's what keeps
You
our
little-
relationship strong.
oh my God.
You better be careful. I'll start flirting with them.
I will. Shriek is gonna wild shape into a cat and hide behind Kay at this rate.
As you say that, Camilla, God, I'm gonna keep forgetting his name. What's your
Toad
other
or
dad's name?
Smork?
Smork.
Smork and Toad. Oh my God.
Write it down.
I'm about to.
Okay.
Smork comes
There are
over
one
to you,
syllable.
Camilla, lifts you up by the chin. We're monogamous, sweetie. We're sorry. Just in a flirtatious, almost way. And Toad
Oh
kind
my
of smirks
God.
and laughs at.
You hear a cat hiss come from behind Kay.
You see, I need a perception check from you, Treek.
Yep,
Oh, dear.
that's a 16.
You don't notice it, but suddenly you're lifted by the nape of your cat neck, and you see your dad, Toad, looking at you.
Damn it.
Come on.
Confused cat noise.
Confused cat
I'll
noises.
feed you to Thomas. And the Lynx kind of looks at you and licks his lips.
I'll unwild shape and flip off Thomas.
And you see Toad smacks you upside the head. Behave.
Ow! Okay, ow. Damn.
He's a good boy, and you'll see Darius just mage hand and pat him.
If
See?
you wild surge my parents' house, Darius, we're gonna have a problem.
Uh-oh.
Too late.
No! Oh, what's a 29? That's new. Uh-oh.
Really fine.
I teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space of your choice.
Of
My
my
choice.
choice? Oh, okay. I'm
Of
about
my
to fucking
choice.
say.
I was about to say of my choice.
My choice? Go in this guy. Get out of here.
That you can see.
Goes in the
Oh.
cauldron.
Well, I don't know. Maybe there's holes in the tent. I don't know. Go
I mean,
in the
technically the
culture.
door's open unless somebody closed it. Your dads are notorious for not closing the door.
Unfortunate. Okay, well.
That joke's just gonna go over his head.
I'm
Is
not.
that a short joke?
No, not the joke I
No,
was
that
making.
is he probably walked in on his dad's.
Yeah,
Oh
Wrestling.
no,
100%.
I got that. I was just.
Treek is art. This
The,
Treek
is the
traumatized
joke
for a
going
reason.
over his head just felt like a jab at your short, haha.
Oh, also valid.
Why would the short one make that joke?
Because it's funnier when someone short calls you short.
I mean, yeah.
Anyway,
I mean,
still
you
behind.
gotta look up to them at least.
Still behind Kay, like just now standing, just goes, "Oh, well, I'm a little bit more relieved knowing that
Yeah,
stuff
Darius just
hasn't happened here."
Teleported like 10 feet over.
Okay,
Flies back to the pocket.
that's not as bad as I thought was gonna happen.
I'm allowed to talk down to goblins. They look up to me.
Oh my god!
Oh lord.
Oh, it's here.
Continuing on. As you were saying, Treek.
So nothing threatening happening to the tribe or you guys at all?
I mean, Other than
Besides Nyes being a little shit,
no,
pardon my language.
you see Toad kind of gives you a side eye.
I said pardon my language.
No, that's been about it. Other than obviously, like the recent news and the booming business and the changes going on, but we are
What
used to change
changes?
here. Just
No.
new business, new people. We're used to change. Nothing different. It's just
I heard
it's more sudden.
I heard from a kobold outside. They're making more and more, there's more claims trying to get to your land again.
It's just more. Nayas is trying to expand into the boroughs a little more, saying that they need the additional space for the new people, for the new tourists. They want to make it more touristy here. They want to make it tourist friendly.
She really needs to bug off.
She is, for all her faults, she is a smart businesswoman.
Any chance she might be on our list?
Creek will give you like a side eye and then nod. So, has she done anything bad at all recently?
Your definition of bad.
Hurt anybody? Destroyed any businesses like that?
I mean, she's not easy on the small business, but she is only one business.
True.
Is she trying to take over other businesses? Expand her business?
She's investing. She's an investor. She sees opportunity, she takes it. She sees, hey, this product is good for tourism. This product is interesting to people. She takes it.
And then what does she do with it?
Invest money. She has a lot of it. She doesn't do hostile takeover. She is not like the Mr. Beffos.
Would her maiden name happen to be Disney?
She does not have a name.
You bitch.
She was orphaned as child. She came up from nothing and is very self-conscious about that. So I would not bring it up to her. It pisses her off.
That's why I brought it up to you and not her.
Good call. But no, she invests into other business. She does not buy business because she does not like to. She likes to have her money working for her, so she doesn't have to work as hard.
And now to more business side. We usually get Fey folk here. Any word from them about something happening in the Feywild recently?
I mean, the Fey folk tend to keep to themselves here. I mean, there are some small circles in the area that frequent back and forth. Was there something specific you were looking for? You could probably ask some of the local ones who frequent.
I forget we had fairy circles here. We could probably go ask them with what we need to ask.
Yes,
Or
you will find them back up towards the bay.
okay. Well, that also helps. Good thing we came here. That helps with two birds, one stone, I guess. Looks towards the party.
Yeah.
Well, don't attack the birds. They're good birds. You see a parrot kind of flies over and like lands on your head. See, he's a good bird.
Not that kind of bird.
No, not that kind of bird. Speak with animals. Not that kind of bird.
It's a parrot. It can understand you.
I can understand.
Oh, of course you can.
This is not the same parrot as before, obviously. This one doesn't have words on his wings.
Well, yeah, obviously.
I just had to make sure it was specified that this was not Bookbird.
Bird book?
Okay, well,
Not Bookbird.
that's a bit
Book
of
first.
both more stress and less stress to worry about.
If there's a bird with words on its wings, is bird the word?
No.
What's your
Yes.
AC? I'm kidding.
I made the joke and realized
Yeah,
afterwards I would
sure
regret
fucking
it.
did. I was really hoping no one would pick up on it. And-
Continuing. So,
Well, that's good to know. We probably won't stay for long. We'll probably go investigate some of the fairy circles, and then maybe stay a little longer to deal with something if we decide it.
well, I mean,
But
your
we'll-
father and I have some extra tents in the back if you need them. Yet again, I can't give you your room. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Thomas doesn't share beds.
I'm aware of how Thomas is.
But, I mean, if you all need a place to stay, I have some tents from our more nomadic days before a lot of our people started to decide they wanted to stay more permanent.
If you have a 10-foot radius space, I can erect us a tent. I think that would be quite all right.
What was the phrasing you just used?
I glared at my screen for 5 minutes, for a minute, like, what the fuck? Why'd you use erect? Why did you have to use that phrasing?
Because that's what you do. You erect a tent.
Oh my God.
And erect.
In erect?
Yes.
Except for it's not a tent. It is 100% not a tent. So you said it just to say that, and I accept no bullshit of what you're about to say otherwise. Because you did not have to say it
otherwise.
Not...
I definitely used that word on purpose, but that's still not the point.
Well,
Anyway.
on that note, I think I'll take one of your tents, please.
Well, I'll have Toad set them towards the door. For
Thank
when you
Nobody's
guys
sharing
come.
a tent with you.
Wait, no one's sharing a tent with me?
Not after that joke.
More room for me.
I mean, they are very small tents. I would not suggest sharing with anyone unless you're cuddling. If you're comfortable with cuddling.
I mean,
And you see,
fine.
I mean, you don't count, little one. You could even stay in here. There's enough room for you. I don't know if you want to stay in here. I mean, I wouldn't. You see all the animals kind of like hide away immediately as they start saying this.
Hello?
Hello. I heard a hello.
I think that came from Sam.
Yeah, it's a sister.
Hmm.
No, that was my mother.
Oh.
Oh,
I was gonna say I didn't even
Someone
know
else
Sam
barging
had
in.
siblings.
Okay.
But
Anyway.
continuing on. So, where are you guys headed?
What time
I
of day
was
is it?
going to.
Go ahead.
I figured it was still relatively early, so I was going to go out to where people were sort of trading and bartering.
Yeah, people are still out there.
Could check the fairy circles.
We could do that. It'd be okay.
If anyone's going through them, there's one thing we have to do first.
That's okay.
I have a feeling my answer is no.
Okay. You know, it's a precaution thing.
And as we leave my dad's tent and they're not with us, so Nye is on the list that we got. Do we want to deal with that and get information about the hunter here?
I mean,
Or do you want to
We
deal
s-
with...
We still need to get paid.
that too.
Oh shit, I forgot about that man.
We know that they're here. We know we'll get information on the fairy circle while we're here, and then
Yeah.
we need to go settle the debt that we already have,
Okay.
or
Sounds good
that's
to me.
already owed to us anyway.
Yeah. We could let's do that.
From the sounds of it, this woman seems to be very tight-lipped, so that's going to take way too long.
Yeah, that's fair.
I
Let's
don't
head to a
mean
fairy
to-
circle then. No, you're fine. Yeah. She doesn't sound like she's doing anything too bad at the moment, unless we should worry about the coffee. But besides that, we
I
really
would
should
definitely
just
worry
check
about the
out.
coffee, but that's beside the point.
We could just go check the fairy circles, and then we can head back to where the hell it was called.
I see.
Artcaster. Isu, right? Never mind.
So get take a rest here, check on the fairy circle. I wanted to trade away some of the extra stuff that I have.
Do you want to do that? You're mostly going to get handcrafted stuff and probably just non-magic stuff at this market. Do you want to go to the other market?
Well, I'm just trying to get rid of, like, I have this extra leather armor. I have monster plant parts. I have
Oh, you
perfume
definitely
bottles.
you'll definitely be able to trade that in the kobold market, hands down. Yeah.
Like, it's just a bunch of odds and ends. Like, I still have the sledgehammer handle.
I don't know if anyone's gonna take that from you here.
It's just a
So,
handle.
as far as I know, it was only the head that was enchanted. So
Oh, right, the head was the one enchanted.
And Baba Yaga
Whoops.
took
Go
that.
see a weasel.
You just use your bag.
I did.
Oh, okay.
So
Tell him to
I'm
go
going
scurry
to
off into the tent. Your whatever it is.
and
Told
unless
him
we
so-
want to talk about other stuff right now, I'm going to head over back over to the sort of market trader area, and I'm going to look for like a tent with a bunch of different sort of things, random
you-
sorts of knickknacks and things.
it's not that far away. I'm unless we want to go to the fairy circles without you, I'm just gonna go.
I can send
off
the
somewhere.
owl. I can send the owl with you to the fairy circle, and then it can communicate with me as long as we're within 100 feet. Or you can send it back to me if there's something that happens.
Fairy circle's definitely farther than 100 feet away.
So I'll send the owl with you. If something happens, send the owl back to me. Or I'll know if it actually dies because the spell will end.
I mean, fairy circle is going to bring us to another plane of existence.
There's no
Yeah,
limit
so-
on how far the owl can go from me.
Well, we're gonna wait for you if we're gonna go through the fairy circle.
Okay.
If that's the
Okay.
plan.
If we're going through the fairy circle, then let me just do some trading and then we'll go immediately.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I slip away to the market.
So, question. Would you happen to know if there's a place in this town where I could get legal and or magical counsel? I.e. someone to help me draft a contract?
Depending on the contract you need drawn.
Oh, it's pretty simple. I just need a contract drawn up where the individual signing it is agreeing to give me all rights to their corpse upon the moment of their
Oh,
demise.
dear. Oh my gosh.
Tree,
What?
you do
Yeah?
know there are demons in this city that do deal with such contracts. They
I am-
do reside in High Top.
I mean, you could go. Can't believe I'm suggesting this, but if you go to High Top, they do have demons who are willing to sign for stuff away like that.
I mean,
I don't know if you're gonna find like.
at this
many.
point, I just need someone to help me draft it up to be legally and magically binding. I promise I won't be selling your soul for anything.
You can't technically. It's whatever. Yeah, the demons in High Top could help you with that for a price. I don't think I can think of like normal council. I mean, I doubt any of the funeral homes around here are gonna let you do anything. So,
Oh, for sure, for sure. Obviously, the person would have to be alive to sign the contract and agree to it. But this is just so I have something to work with in the future.
I mean, yeah, besides the demons, I don't think I can think of anything or anyone who's going to allow such written contract of corpse wise.
All right. Then I'm going to head that way if you could give me adequate directions.
Oh, you insist, and I'll tell him the about whereabouts of the location of where he should be going.
Yeah, so you'll be wanting to head northeast.
All right. Well, I will start on my way.
Anyone else want?
Go ahead, Drake. I'll let you do it. It is your city.
Anyone else need? Wants to go anywhere or need anything specific?
There's not a monastery here, right?
Brian, is there a monastery here?
There is a small one, as this is open to all ideologies and religions. Yes, there is a multitude of monasteries. The one Karina is specifically asking for, give me a history check. Actually, Karina, are you telling him what monastery you're looking for specifically?
Because Treek would tell you there is a shit ton of monasteries here. You need to be more specific if you're looking for a specific one.
I will whisper the name in his ear.
Okay. Does that name pop up anywhere here?
It does. You do know of a...
Also, Karina, can you text me that name so I have it in my notes?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
You do know of one that resides to the very south end of the city. So a little bit below the boroughs.
It's located outside of the borough south. We do have a specific location.
Okay, so not going there.
This is, Karina, for context, this is the closest you've been to one of the monasteries since.
Yeah, she's uncomfortable.
If you could just...
Did I not save that?
As long as you're in the boroughs
I got it.
My dad's jurisdiction, no one should be able to get to you. He's very protective in that sort of way. So if you're worried about someone trying to come get you or anything, my dad will not let that happen in the slightest.
Okay.
Anyone else want to go somewhere or need something specific?
Not really anything specific, but if we're in your city, is there anything you want to show us? Anything cool you like about this place?
Brian, what are like the top end places here that I would know?
I mean, so you spend a lot of your time in the boroughs. Go ahead.
Yeah. Who had a question? What?
What's up, Sean?
Oh no, I just said the mushroom garden. I'm being not very contributory to productive conversation.
Anyway, what were you saying, Brian?
So you do know that a lot of the attraction to the city specifically comes from the assortment of fountains in the city that run with varying types of water that very much have differing effects throughout them, and kind of a lot of the communities have built around specific ones in the city, and they have made them very ornate fountains for a lot of them. So that's one of the biggest tourist attractions. Is there's even a that in recent years people have done essentially, for any of you who are from Oswego, it's essentially a Bridge Street run. It's a bar run, essentially, but with these fountains because they cause differing effects. All 12 of them.
Well, Jesus. Is there anything else?
I mean, there is also obviously the dragon, who is known to kind of give advice. Whether or not it's good advice, it's hilarious half the time.
He's grumpy though. I'm not doing that.
He's grumpy right now. He is very grumpy. And then you do know that there is an old district. There is a debate stage where people argue ideologies, as this is kind of the city where all the ideologies kind of mix and mingle. They don't merge like they do in Umbra. They kind of compete here.
Well, there's well, we can't do one of them because my dad did say the dragon is sort of unhappy at the moment. There is the 12 fountains, and there's the debate stage. I kind of avoided the debate stage because it wasn't really my thing. We could go do all the fountains. Drinking their water gives you different magical effects. It's always fun to do all 12 in like a run.
Any weird effects?
So you do know there is a wide variety from literally causing you to change colors. One of them, if you drink too much, will randomly turn you into a different animal. One allows you to breathe fire. One turns you invisible for 40 seconds. There's a shit ton of them. So,
Okay, you convinced me. Let's do it. Don't tell me which one's which.
Of course not.
To be honest, I don't know if I can remember which one's which, so it's fine. Yeah, let's if anything bad happens, I'm always prepared. Let's go to the fountains.
Alright.
And as we leave the kobold village, I want to kind of just look around for anything suspicious.
Give me a perception check.
That makes me surge.
So that's a 10. God damn it. It's a 10, Brian.
You don't notice anything out of the ordinary.
Okay, to the fountains.
So, I want y'all to know I do that voice just to stress y'all out.
Oh, I know you
it
do.
doesn't mean
You know.
shit. But I love how stressed you guys get because I could hear it in Sam's voice just now. Of,
Sam's
shit, I
already just
missed
distressed
something.
in a person. I don't know what you're talking about.
I enjoy it. I don't know what you're talking about.
I enjoy DM chaos. What are you talking about?
I know you do. But so you guys are going to the fountains. Carr is going to the demons, and Camilla is hanging out at the fair or the Renaissance fair.
Basically, yeah.
At the Cobalt Market.
Yeah.
Kobold market.
So we're gonna start with Camilla and Carr, and then we'll go to the chaos that is the fountains.
Yay!
So Camilla, as you go through, you're kind of looking through each of these. A lot of them are like foods and differing remedies. We'll call them that. A lot of them are snake oil.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can immediately tell you're like, that is sap.
I'm a performer by nature. I can.
Don't
You
you
can tell when
turn
there's
my
a
fucking-
con man. You can
Don't
tell when
you
there's a
turn
con man.
my town into an MLM, motherfucker. I swear to God.
I don't know what MLM is.
Is
Multi-level
Level marketing. It's a
marketing.
pyramid scheme.
Oh,
It's like if
not.
somebody... It's like
Is there
Facebook moms
Is
coming
there a
towards you like...
Cobalt selling NFTs over here?
I swear to God.
Oh my god, no.
No, but there is one that is specifically selling small dolls that on closer inspection, as you get closer and analyzing one, it turns to look like you.
That's concerning, right?
Does it look like
Anything else?
me or does it look like Camilla?
Camilla.
Yes.
I try to flag down the traitor.
You see this person kind of looks like a kobold, but has some more human-ish features. Yes, how can I help you?
Oh, I was just looking at these dolls.
Oh, yes. So each one, depending on the doll, some of them have more natural states. Some of them, like the one you're staring at here, turns to the person that is looking at it. It's a little unsettling, but magic is what magic is. The wood calls to me, and I create what I see.
So all of your dolls are more mundane magic?
Yes,
Mundane magic.
they come from local
The-
magical trees, so I am not magically inclined.
Hmm. Unfortunately, at the moment, I have no use for a doll.
Well, that
I was
is.
just curious about this one because it caught my eye.
Oh, well, it tends to catch a lot of people's eyes as it turns into them. It is a little unsettling, though, when you're going to put it away and it looks like you all of a sudden.
Good thing I'll never have to put one away then.
Yeah, that is very valid. I tried to get rid of it, but nobody wants it. I don't know why. Have a good day.
I think for something like that, you'd have to pay me to take it. Sorry.
Hearing you say that, they're kind of like, oh, cool, lost cause. Peace.
I continue looking for the most like general store-ish sort of stall I can find.
You don't find much. You find individuals selling ponchos of varying sizes. You see one wood carver appears to be making wooden weapons and such for small children. Uh, one of the weapons, as you're kind of looking, is very clearly, if you've ever been to a farmer's market, those stupid rubber band guns.
Oh,
I love that
Oh,
Cyrus
yeah.
immediately knows what I'm talking about.
that's my shit.
I mean,
So,
the even funnier thing
unfortunately,
is the mushroom
absolutely
ones.
nothing of use or any sort of entertainment to me because I'm not going to go for a rubber band gun or a doll that turns into me.
No, it's a lot of mundane things. This is very much like it's essentially kind of a tourist trap without being a tourist trap.
I thought they'd be trading in more useful things.
They know where the money's at lately.
Well, unfortunately, you can move along now.
All right. Car. As you arrive up at High Top, you kind of see like this area very much is sectioned off into different areas, and you can see what languages do you speak?
I speak Draconic, Infernal, and Common.
All right. So a couple of the signs you can't read, but you do read one that says Drakenkin, and then one that says Daemon. Daemon.
Obviously, I gotta see what the bougie demons are up to.
This area, as you enter, it very much looks bougie. It's very much kind of like the high class, like we think we're better than everyone else. You see a couple of demons outside, kind of smoking, kind of looking over at you as you come
In
up.
my head, they're smoking clove cigarettes. You can't change my mind.
I'm fine with that.
So I would approach them, greeting them in Infernal, and I would ask, if either of them happen to know who the sharpest mind when it comes to contracts is among, their peers.
You're looking for Crow. You see, they kind of point out a building. Very this like a lot of the buildings look nicer. This one is like gold lined. You can see runes all throughout it. Very much looks like a uh, broker's building, like iron bars on the windows and such, so like people can't break in and such. But it is very ornate.
Now, this seems like exactly the kind of person that I'm looking for, because if you had gestured me towards a simple lawyer, I would have had to dismiss you. But this looks like a person who makes a living off of
Ain't no law,
manipulating
ain't no
other
lawyers
people.
here, kid. Ain't
Good.
an honest man out here. And no lawyers gotta tell too
What do you
many
mean?
truths.
When,
Lawyers
when's the
have to
last
tell
time
too
you
many
met an
truths.
honest lawyer?
It depends on which side of the law you're on. They kind of smirk
Fair
at
enough.
you.
Fair enough.
The-
All right, so I'm going to kind of dip my head as I turn to make my way towards this crow's establishment and offer them or bid them farewell.
Best of luck to you. You knock on the door and it opens. You see a female demon says, yeah, how may I help you?
I come seeking advice and potentially legal counsel. I'm looking for assistance in drawing up a contract.
Oh, yes. The master should be able to help you with that. She steps aside and you see a very large demon, like muscle wise, sitting behind a desk, seems to be kind of jotting down things. Looks up at you quick. How can I help you, kid?
So, I have a particular interest in obtaining the rights to a person's likeness and being upon the event of their death. And I'm looking for someone to assist me in drawing up the proper contract. And if you're crafty enough to find a way to finagle their soul into the bargain, I'd be more than happy to use that as payment for services rendered.
See, that's where I can work with you. So, I was about to ask, what do I get out of this? You answered my question. You're smart. Ahead of me. So, I got a couple contracts already lined up. I just, people that have already sold their souls, ready to take them out. Know what I mean? Sold their soul, reneged on the deal, gotta be eliminated for it. Let's say the soul's
I'm
mine,
interested.
body and anything else, yours. They already owe me everything. You take care of them for me, you can have it. I just want their souls as payment for what they owe me. Simple, easy.
Absolutely. However, as much as I am overjoyed to assist you in this, I do want a more or less blank contract where I could, collect signatures in the future from those who are maybe a little too trusting.
You see, he kind of gets up. Elaine, shut the door. Have a seat, my friend.
Absolutely. And I will stroll over, turning the chair slightly as I take a seat.
You see, he goes over to the drawer, starts pulling out a couple things. So, you're looking for bodies of individuals. You're looking for good, you're looking for evil, you're looking for in the middle. What you looking for? Or does it not matter to you?
I don't mind if they were a kind and generous soul or the most wicked person to walk this earth.
I mean, I
would
prefer
just
evil people, but that's because I like torturing them. I like watching them
Well,
squeal.
I can see that. However, I have yet to master the art of snatching souls, so
Well, that's
I
what I'm here
can't
for.
do anything with that yet. So at this particular time, all I'm interested in is a contract which would state in exchange for X goods or service, upon the time of your death, I take sole custody of your body and I am released from any issues with using your likeness for my own means.
You hear tapping from Elaine in the corner. Do you want me to add in your usual stipulation? He kind of puts up his finger. So, you say you don't already have control of souls, right? You
Not
don't
yet.
know.
I'm working on that one still.
Well, I give you special ink, contracts the soul, and legally they are binded and magically to the contract for both mind, body, and soul. Soul goes to me, but only if they're evil. If they're good, you do what you want with them. I don't care. I'm not here to punish good people. I'm here to punish the evil people that are dicks. I'm a bad guy, but I'm not a bad guy. You know what I mean? I'm willing to kill somebody, but only if they're doing bad things.
Only if they've earned it.
Exactly.
You know what? I like this. This writer seems to suit me just fine.
So you're fine with that contract?
That contract sounds pretty decent. My concern is, what payment do you demand of me in return? I mean, I can collect these. I can collect these a few random, debtors for you if that's what you want. But if there's something in particular, I'd like to hash out the details of the contract before agreeing to accept your services.
So, for me, my main thing is I kind of tortures the souls. I also make them work. So the more souls I get, the better off I'm doing. You know what I mean? Essentially, what I do is, especially in this city, it's a lot of rules are a little murky here. So I can get away with a lot of things. The only issue with getting away with a lot of the things is finding the work to do it, because some people don't trust you. But when you have eternal servants that don't got a choice, I put them into machines, make them work the machines. It's not exactly nice. But
you know what? I personally have no qualms with this. If you want to take evil souls and use them for your own machinations, I don't see how this could possibly backfire. So what I'm understanding then is we are discussing a proposition where you will provide me the contracts, and your payment for that is the souls you receive, and my side, my benefit would just be collecting the corpses. Is that correct?
yes, you're looking for bodies, right?
Absolutely.
So the contract is I get the souls. They work for me eternally. I don't have to do the work of going out and finding them, whether they are on my list or if you just find a bad person that you decide, hey, you can fuck off. Honestly, if you can get them to sign it, good. If you can't, I mean, at least from my end of the bargain, you can either. Actually, man, he sits you down in front of a silver pool of liquid. I'm gonna ingrain something for you here. All right. What kind?
Okay.
What kind of magics you got?
Mostly necromancy. There's a mixture of illusion and enchantment as well.
Let me rephrase this. How do you do your magic? You got a patron. You kind of going through nature. How you doing? You got to focus.
I've mostly learned all of my magic through my mother's teachings. So I suppose you would say I'm a bit of a book nerd. I say as I produce my grimoire.
There, that's what I'm looking for. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. See, he opens up your grimoire to one of the blank pages, dips a pen into it. I need your explicit permission to write this spell in here. It's a spell that allows you to contract somebody after the dead. So essentially, you can talk to the spirit and have them sign.
Oh, that sounds just fine by me. You have my permission to allow me to contract with the dead.
The thing with this is if they do not sign, and this is for you to tell them to make sure they understand what kind of shit they're about to go through if they decide, hey, I'm going to be a fucking dumbass and not sign this and at least do something with my life. They will be wandering, haunting wherever you kill them. No rest. Guaranteed.
Now this is interesting.
And it's not entirely a lie. Because most bad people, they don't get to make a choice on what happens to them afterwards. Because a lot of the angelic individuals, they take good people. Demons, we can't take the bad people. That's why a lot of spirits are usually kind of a little more hostile here. There's not really an afterlife here. As you know, gods don't exist. So, I'm more, how do I put this? How do we put what we are? We're essentially the evils of the world kind of embodied into people that have since reproduced and continue to deal with the evils. We've just, instead of infecting the evil, we try to use it.
Personified.
Yes, we are evil personified.
Yes.
Thank you. Angels are good personified. They try to make the world a better place. They take the spirits that did good. They reincarnate a lot of them. Bad people, they just get to wander. So, make sure they understand that. Like, if they're a bad person, they're gonna fucking sit there forever. Where at least they can have a second life here. They have to... So make sure they understand that. You see he starts to write into your book. So this will allow you to contract with dead. Alright? Not contact dead. Contract. Alright?
Oh, I can already speak with the dead.
So
I'm not concerned with that facet of it.
So now you can have them sign away their souls. But make sure you're being persuasive about it. Don't be fucking stupid. Alright? Because some people will just say fuck you and haunt your ass forever.
Oh, I'm sure I can find a reason for them to not want to do that.
Exactly. Make sure they understand that, alright?
Alright. This has been a very productive evening. Midday. But, I'm gonna stand and offer him my hand as I finish, or as he finishes writing. So I'll just collect my blank copy of the contract and the list of names that you would like me to collect and be on my way.
You see his secretary hands you the blank sheet. He hands you a small list of names and an inkwell. There you go.
As I thank him again and turn to head towards the door, I pause for a moment and I ask, is there any sort of enchantment on this list? I.e., will it continuously update, or is this the full list?
That is my full current list. I currently kind of a little clogged up. I'm trying to kind of get caught up. So currently I'm not taking additional souls. If you're looking for additional things, some of the other local demons will probably help you out. And there's other demons in the area that... Oh, I have no problem if you're going to go work for other people. You're freelance as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, my main concern was I wasn't getting roped into having an endless list of names to track down for you.
No. That, as I said, you're freelance. You get what you can. Don't have to get them all. Ain't no skin off my back. Literally, you're helping yourself. You're helping me. Simple, easy. Get it done.
All right. Well, in that case, I will make my leave. Thank you kindly, Mr. Crow, and I'm sure we will be seeing each other again.
I'm sure we will.
And with that, I will make my way out of his establishment and back towards... Yes, I'm making my way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and I'm homebound. I mean, it's not my home, but, you know.
Someone's home.
Yeah.
A home.
Alright.
Something just whipped at me.
Yeah, I heard the whip.
Whip. I was so close.
I hate
Those
you,
two
Bruce.
numbers off. I'm upset.
I respect it.
It's so close.
Alright, so the rest of you guys kind of start one sec. You guys arrive at the first fountain. This one is very one sec, let me pull up my map. I'm the map. So this one is just to the north of the boroughs in the corner of Old District. Right at that point there. I can't click it because I haven't put it onto Roll20.
Roll20.
But it's fine.
Fair.
But you guys arrive at the first one. This one has a dolphin spewing water. You can give me a history check, Treek, to try to remember what this one does.
Oh, that's a dirty 20, actually.
So this one, gives water breathing for up to 30 minutes.
Not gonna say anything because Therius said no.
Spoilers.
But you arrive at the first fountain. Those of you that are following Treek.
Well, this is the first one.
Anybody
just
gonna
drink out of it?
You see there's other people kind of... There's a small crowd of tourists. You can very much tell they are tourists. Kind of giggling, drinking from it. Kind of wondering what's happening.
Darius will drink it.
We're just throwing our faces in the fountain.
Yep. This is how this works.
Anyone who drinks, you suddenly develop gills on the side of your neck.
Nope.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, it just makes you breathe water for a little bit. But you can still breathe air. It's not like gonna kill you if you...
Is there like some kind of prize for drinking them all? Or?
No, it's just a thing.
Alcohol poisoning.
Sometimes, I knew some of the kobolds who would just go around, gather each into like a cup, mix them all together, and drink all at once. It's kind of like a weird rush thing that they get.
Huh. See.
Sounds dangerous.
Sounds fucking
Only
weird.
if done wrong. It's mostly fine. We never had anyone perish from drinking the fountain water.
That's not a great way to say that word. You're
Uh,
remaking it.
So, Treek,
Yep.
because you did bring this up, you do know the individuals that have done all 12 at once have gotten a vision of a moment in the near future that they were able to know exactly what was going to happen of one moment. But it is a very specific amount from each that needs to be drank for that to happen.
It does give you future sight for one moment, but the calculations you have to do to get it specific are kind of difficult. I mean, we could try to see what future we could see.
Screw that.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd be interested in that theory.
Takes the fun out of time.
Surprised
I guess.
K
Way to
isn't
put
like,
it.
wait, this is mathematical?
No, he's definitely getting a vial of that.
Oh, he's.
I was literally just seeing how many vials I have left. I'm like, ooh, I have enough.
Oh, God.
So yeah, he's getting a vial of that.
Okay.
And that's who I thought would be excited about that. Anyway.
Same. So the next one is located in that small plaza in the port.
History check?
Yes. This one is a monkey that is spewing the water out its mouth. Just.
That's a 5. I don't know what this does.
You have no clue.
Nope, I don't remember. Go ahead, Therius. I don't know what this one does, so have fun.
Bears will take a drink.
As you do, you have a tail that has a hand on the end of it appear.
This is a freaking Apom fountain.
Yep.
I knew how much you hate Apom, so I couldn't resist.
I'm
So
sorely
Therius,
disappointed.
for the next hour, has an extra arm. Which, let's be real, the worst person to have an extra arm.
Yeah.
And I assume K just...
Nope, not this one.
Oh.
I have to do it sparingly.
We have to do it to all of them to get the future vision.
It's not what he's concerned about.
Oh no!
Okay.
Now I'm scared.
You should be.
So the next one is the northern plaza of the port. Another history check, please.
That's a 12. Does that work?
So you have a recollection of this doing something to your eyes. You don't remember what, but it does something.
Drake's gonna drink from this one because he's thirsty anyway.
All right. Those of you that drink,
There it is, obviously.
suddenly you can see through things
Ah, yes!
What the?
for the next 2 minutes. You can see through things. You're looking into the buildings. You can see like people's bones.
Oh.
It's
I
unsettling.
forgot this though.
V is like closing his eyes for like the
Car
whole
would
time.
love
I don't
this.
think that works because you would see through your own eyelids.
Shut up. Covering my eyes with my hands now.
No,
No,
you
you
can
can
see
You,
it.
you see through your hands.
I need to light it. Fuck, I need to light it. I'm gonna go into my pack and I'm gonna pull out
It helps if you just look down. Just look down.
my mess kit. I'm gonna pull out my mess kit and like hold a pan to my face. That way I can-
Getting a vial of that.
It works.
What the fuck are these? That drink?
The magic fountain water. I don't know. I told you this.
Never question the arcane,
Yeah, it's. We're not. I have never questioned where these come
especially
from.
when it involves nature.
Let's go to the next one. It'll take you to the. It'll take everyone to the next one.
All right. Give me a history check.
Ooh, 16 this time.
16. So this one is a very ornate flower fountain. You remember that this one specifically allows you to essentially speak with plants for the next. Oh,
Bless you.
ow, 2 hours. Ow.
This one's one of my favorite ones. Probably not the rest of you, but unless you talk to plants, it's fun.
Interesting.
He'll take a vial and I'll just scoop it up and like cap it. For later things. Puts it in his pocket. I don't know if you want to drink it now, since I think you'd probably only be able to talk to the trees. And
There is
if I
drinks it
remember-
anyways.
that's what I thought. If I remember, I
You
think the trees-
immediately start hearing all the trees around you talking to you.
Yep.
They're talking shit about you, Treek.
I bet they are. They probably remember me.
Is it because his name sounds like what they are?
Yes. Very much so. I believe the next fountain is this way?
Yep, you continue heading north through Bayside. The next one you arrive at, give me a history check.
That's a 7. I don't know what this one does.
You do not. This one, essentially...
Darius is already face first in it.
Cool. So this one is a young woman with a cornucopia that the water is coming out of.
Please tell me Therius' gender switches.
Anyone who drinks, give me a con save, please, and thank
Nope.
you.
Nah.
Nope.
I think V would have stopped after the walls incident.
Good call.
I like to see what it does to Therius first.
That
if I
is
don't
a
remember.
nat
Oh,
one.
no.
A natural
Oh,
one.
no.
Cool, one moment.
Wait,
Cool.
oh.
Y'all see as Therius turns into a satyr.
Oh, right. That's what this one does.
Like that.
I had satyr friends back in the Feywilds.
It is very weird seeing Therius at like a normal person height.
I was actually just about to ask before I choked. Is he like small or is he
No,
normal?
he is like normal
quote,
satyr
unquote.
size
Just a
right
tiny
now.
little satyr running around.
I'm very disappointed.
I am too now.
I am very disappointed. You're still not small.
You know, getting a look at you guys from a regular height, you're a lot uglier when you're small.
You need to shove the Satyr Therius back into the pond.
He'll drink again. Screw it.
Give me another con save.
17.
Aww.
Cool. So this time, you have control over what race you become.
Can I look exactly like Treek?
Oh, you bitch.
You can 100% look like Treek.
Oh,
doing
please
that.
do the mirror thing where you just copy
Oh.
exactly what he does.
Incorrect. Spider-Man meme.
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, fucking Spider-Man meme it up.
Oh. That's this fountain. This was my favorite fountain. I forgot about this.
I can see why.
Get in trouble, drink out of the fountain.
That's
Or drink out of the fountain and then get in trouble.
That too.
get out of here, shush.
You do know it lasts for 20 minutes.
It's not very long, but it is nice.
On to the next fountain.
Yep.
Alright, give me a history check. What do we got? 7 more?
That is 19.
I think
And while
we
we're
got-
going through, probably 7 more. And while we're going through town, Treek is gonna keep on the lookout for anything weird because it's been a while since he's been here.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a thing here in a sec for all of you to do perception checks.
Oh dear.
Okay.
But this one, as you arrive, it's an archer aiming an arrow up that the water's coming out of the arrow.
And I got a 19 history. This
You already
week.
know I'm drinking out of it.
So this one, let me double check, make sure I am not crazy.
Well, I mean, that's already too
You
late, in my
are,
opinion.
but that might not be related.
Why don't you all fuck off?
Fine. Bye.
Oh jeez.
You insist, but remember, you asked.
I mean,
for
I
it.
guess.
So this one is actually usually used as a way. How do I want to put this without giving it entirely away? What it is.
I got a 19.
Yes, but it's less fun if I tell you exactly what it is.
Concerning that you're thinking about that now.
You act like I had planned for you guys to go on a entire run of this. I
You
should have
know,
known
I
better
mean,
knowing
you
Therius.
should have. That's what players
Exactly.
Yeah, this is something serious, which is 100% do. So
I mean, you're not wrong. So this one, I literally just had it because I was looking at it. Fuck. And then I moved on to other thing. Fuck. This one, essentially is a love potion. So,
Oh, boy.
Therius, I need
Okay.
you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
You got it.
out of the view, out of a earshot of Therius, Drake's gonna tell everybody it's basically a love potion.
14.
14. You find a great attraction to the female elf that is also drinking from it as she kind of eyes you and kind of gives you, like, eyes. Like,
It's not permanent, but it is really funny to sit here and watch just people get romantic.
There's will return that kissy motion.
He also looks like you right now.
Yeah,
yeah, I was
unfortunately,
gonna
know.
say, right now he looks like you, Treek.
Yeah, it's kind of disturbing, but he did
I
tell
hope
me
she
not to
doesn't have a
warn him.
twin fetish.
What? What?
Never mind. I forget you're younger than I am.
What?
Oh, innocence.
Okay, question mark. Anyway.
Let's just get you away from here, and I'll just like grab him by the shoulders and start moving him along.
Okay, then this fountain's this way.
But nice lady.
Exactly.
Come on, Therius. Let's go.
Fine.
Not while you look
Call
like me,
me.
please.
So the next one you arrive at, which this one is, I just had it open. Why did you go away?
Didn't you want us to do a perception check?
Oh yes, perception checks from everyone.
Oh dear, 'cause this is totally gonna matter. Nope, that definitely doesn't fucking matter for me.
Ouch! I keep rolling 14s on perception
Dirty
checks.
20.
The question is, do you get a plus or a minus to seeing through everything?
Didn't they wear off
That was a
already?
nat 20 plus 5.
Yeah, there's only like 2 minutes, so.
Oh,
Yeah, Laura.
nat 20? Jesus Christ, T.
I am on the lookout.
That's fair, because I did warn you.
You have noticed as you're kind of wandering, a lot of the stumps with people giving out samples,
Uh-huh.
and a lot of people seem to be stopping and drinking it. A lot of tourists, especially, and you see their moods very much change after they drink it, going from kind of like, oh yeah, this is nice, to very excited, very happy to be here. It very much shifts their mood.
Do Do you want me to look at that coffee real quick?
Yes.
Okay, just give me a
Take
second.
take a sample and we'll analyze it.
I'll walk over. Hi, can I have a sample?
Of course you can.
Thank you. And I'll take it and I'll walk back. And when I get back, I'd like to cast first detect disease and poison.
Just yourself.
Oh, that's rude. Next, detect magic.
You detect a lot of magic. You detect very small traces in the coffee.
Okay, so that is something.
Like almost
something
minuscule.
Something is magical in this coffee. Do I get the School of Magic? I do get the School of Magic.
Yes, one moment. Let me double check.
It's enchantment.
Enchantment.
Necromancy.
Fuck, there it is. That enchantment. Okay. Yeah, there's enchantment magic in the coffee. I figured.
I think we found out why she's on the list.
Yep. Actually, I'm gonna check something real quick, and I will cast, and I will do purify food and water on it. See if it purifies the magic away.
You cast purify food and water. Give me an Arcana check.
I don't think that does what you think it does.
I don't think so either. I got a 6.
So you
Just
kind
wanted
of
to check.
You're trying to be pretty aggressive with your magic here because you're worried about it, and you not only like purify the magic from it, but you literally turn it into essentially hot water.
Okay, well, that's not what I wanted to do, but I wasn't gonna drink it anyway because I don't want to be enchanted. Anyway, so
You know
someone,
what the weirdest thing about Bangtreek is?
what? What are you gonna say?
I can't fly.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, well, now we know why we're here, why she's on the list. Let's go to the next fountain, and I'll head to the
Away.
fountain. So we still gotta wait for our
I
friends.
thought it was that you don't also get the fancy chest jewelry.
Eric's been
does
hardcore
he?
thinking about that, and he's not gonna try. Look at him.
So wrong way. There we go. So this one is on the in between of High Top and Bayside.
And it's a 17.
17. So this one is a satyr with a harp that is spraying the water. You know this one specifically compels you to dance.
Go ahead, Therius. This is a fun one.
There are your drinks.
They're all
And-
fun to him.
I was going to say, you are compelled to dance. Everyone around is dancing in unison, kind of all together, having a good time.
Congratulations, you just drank the swill of line dancing. So, quick question. On the way back from Hightower, do I happen to run across these individuals, or did I miss them?
You will be in a moment. There's a reason I was having them head towards High Top.
Once we start going like in the high top, I'm gonna be a little more cautious, trying to avoid the south end
All right.
for
So-
someone's sake.
You head a little more towards the north, and you arrive at the fountain with the demon in it.
Hey,
Literally.
there, freaking
And then you see Car walk out of a
Yeah.
very ornate building.
Car should be here. That's a 16, by the way. Car, I figured Car would be around here somewhere.
Hey, car.
And I'm just going to tuck my paperwork away into my jacket. Oh, hey.
See 2 treeks.
Didn't fancy seeing you here. As I'm getting closer, my stride is getting shorter and shorter, and the look of just befuddlement spreads across my face.
What is this
Darius
fountain?
is
What is this?
trying all the water.
This is what fountain is this, by the way, Brian? What is
This one is fire resistance.
Oh,
Darius drink out of it, so
Yeah, fire resistance for you.
I'm
For
just
the next hour.
I'm just gonna
Anyone else
sit
gonna
there and
drink
like
it?
watch. And
Being around you, maybe, and I'll drink it.
I
Firebolt.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Alright. Okay.
It's fine. We're just going. I didn't tell you this, but there's a bunch of magic fountains that do magical effects. This one does fire resistance.
And I'm just like, oh, right.
So the demons
Sometimes
look
I
at you.
forget that not everyone is singe proof like I am.
The demons kind of all are analyzing all of you as you guys are walking by.
Some of them probably recognize me. Who knows? I'm just walking.
So, what exactly is everyone's plan at the moment? Because like
Well,
if we're
Finish
just
this fountain tour.
wandering around having fun, then I suppose I can accompany you. But
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Waiting for Camilla's owl to find us. Right now, we're just going through. I'm just showing them the
The
fountains.
owl went with you.
Yeah, the owl's
Oh,
with
right.
you. It's
You were
wandering.
supposed to send it back to me.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
no,
It's something.
we all forgot that.
I did
yeah,
So
not.
honestly.
my owl is just following you guys around.
Hey, go tell Camilla we're ready when she is.
And the owl flies off.
Okay, let's get to the next fountain.
Yeah.
Give me a history check.
I can't find the word history. I can't read. That's a dirty 20.
So this one is a wolf, and specifically, this one allows you to. This one gives you temporary lycanthropy. A lot of people use it as essentially a way to test this. V, you see people changing into werewolves, and it's very uncomfortable for you. Seeing people drink water and just like become what you are. It's like.
But
do
are
this
they
for
all
fucking
werewolves?
fun?
Or is
I was
it
gonna
an
say I am
assortment?
sickened by this visibly.
I
As
forgot.
Darius
this
is
was-
already face first in the fountain.
Out
I
of
forgot.
curiosity, how does this area smell? Like
Wet
It
dog?
feel
is it just wet dog, or is it like?
Please tell me it's wet dog,
it's
Brian.
an overpowering pheromone, but all these individuals, none of them give off like any form of like leader pheromone that you're used to, like
Okay.
from your
They
time
all
with
smell
the
like
Baron
pups.
or even in the tavern, where she kind of gave off a very powerful aroma. All these individuals, you're like, you are literally
Right.
below me. Is
They're
the
all
scent
baby.
they
Got
give
it.
you.
I like pulled
There
the
is
aside.
one thing
Babby.
Darius wants to do while he's a werewolf.
I forgot about this. Sorry.
What are you doing, Therius? I'm scared.
You remember that scene from Zootopia with the
I was-
wolves?
I was expecting you to
Oh
do Teen
no!
Wolf, but fuck you.
He's
Owl!
trying to
Owl!
No.
So I'm gonna give a wisdom saving throw for everyone else. V, you get this at advantage.
This is rude.
Oh shit.
Oh god, where's my mouse? Wisdom?
Wait, we have to make that roll too?
Anyone who drinks that has the werewolf
Oh.
form has to.
Nope, I'm not
Well,
drinking.
Oh, well, I
have,
rolled it
like,
anyways.
I have it anyway. So.
I was gonna say you have it. That's why you have it at
Yeah, no,
advantage.
that's fair.
However, this seems awful handy to me, so I would like to collect some of this water.
Out of respect for a certain party member, I'm not drinking this shit.
No, I mean, I'm
V,
not
what was
drinking
your
it.
save?
I'm sure I can find a use for it later.
B save was a 17.
You do not feel the compulsion. You just kind of look at Therius like "fuck you," as the other like individuals that are drinking from it howl as well.
So yeah, I am
Yeah.
refilling my water skin with water from this fountain because
I,
you never know, that might be handy.
I forgot about this fountain. There's a reason I don't go to this fountain.
That was fun.
I
I just thought they were all werewolves drinking from the fountain. I didn't know it turned you into one.
think there's a couple more
Two
fountains
more.
we can safely get. 2 more. Can I go? Can we go to safely to either one?
Yes, both are safe. The lowest one is about line that you can see kind of on the southern end of High Top, like before the
yeah.
monastery. The monastery is at the very bottom of High Top.
Okay. We can go to both fountains safely. So let's go to the next one.
Lead the way.
I'm going to carefully lead the way to the next one and then make a history check because
Yep.
yeah. Oh, that's a natural 1. I have no fucking idea what this fountain is.
So this
Whoa,
one
is this
is
a new
a
fountain?
turtle.
A gerbil?
A turtle.
A turtle.
Oh, I heard gerbil.
Have you seen Rugrats?
Yeah, turtles.
He got such a bad check, he thought a turtle was a gerbil.
I thought it was a gerbil.
I don't know if any of y'all have seen the Rugrats episode where there's that turtle fountain. That's what it looks like.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
But you have no idea.
There is his face first in it.
I don't remember at all this time.
Give me a con save.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
There is just become an oracle after drinking
There
this much
he-
of all of them.
I'm worried that he might become one in a minute.
That's a 23.
You do not see the effects, but as you guys kind of look around, you see a bunch of babies.
Oh, right. Okay. Let's
So
go
what does
before
this do?
Darius tries again. I'll tell you on the way to the next fountain.
Fine.
As we're like up away from the fountain. It's basically like a fountain of youth shit, but it goes wrong every time.
And you're dragging me away from it?
Yes, for specific reasons, because I know you're a trickster. I'm not doing this today.
But could you just imagine him getting any smaller?
That would be
No.
terrifying. I don't want to lose him.
Quick
It'd
question.
be like
Who has a passive perception over 13?
I
Hi. Hello. What's up?
So anyone with a 13 or higher, you notice V has left after you leave the wolf one.
Oh, shit.
He must have
should-
business to do.
I think the fountain upset him.
It's fair.
Should
Well-
we go after him? Or should we just leave him alone?
I have a question.
Have an answer.
Hold on. I could have something go look for him real quick if you want.
I just worry with
Yeah, no, that's,
monastery.
yeah, hold on. And Shriek's body will glow a light green as he pushes his hands together and using an additional feature of the druid, turning one of my wild shapes into the Find Familiar spell for an hour. An owl appears. And the owl goes to look for a V.
All right.
That is an excellent idea. It would
Last
have been
fountain.
pointless to use mine.
So you guys continue southward to the last fountain. This one is a large sphere that the water pours over.
Good to
And
history
that-
check.
Hold on, that's a 15 to look for V with the owl, and then the history check is
I think the
An
owl gets a
18.
+4, doesn't it?
+4. Then that's a 16 to look for V, and it's an 18 for my history check.
This one is the one that turns you into different animals.
This is the one that does what I do. Just turns you into different animals.
Wait,
Oh, I thought you were going to say grow mushrooms.
I wish. That'd be funny.
Mushroom dance. Mushroom
I
dance.
for the
Anyways,
sake
Darius
of
is in
the
the fountain.
experiment, can
Con
you
save.
drink some of this?
Me?
Yes. I want to know whether or not these waters force a transformation, or if they grant you an ability, and then because no one has control over it, they just transform on their own.
I mean, I could check. I keep concentration, so and I'll drink the water too.
All right, so both of you give me con saves.
13.
That's a 14.
Cool. Darius, you turn into a deer. Drake,
Yeah.
you turn
Yeah.
into a lynx.
God damn it.
So we found the second of the 4 links.
Can I, because of my druidic abilities, can I unturn into a lynx whenever I want, or is that not?
You cannot with this water,
Yeah.
as it forces a transformation.
Frowny face. She's very frowny face. Very angry lynx.
V, where are you headed?
Dun, dun, dun.
I have to look at the map again. We were in the high top, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
I'd say he's probably heading back towards the burrows, just away from crowds for a minute.
All right. So you kind of head back that way. It's more parky.
Would my 16 perception owl see him?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
He'd be running into me at this time because I'd be rejoining the group.
Yeah. Yeah, you see Camilla heading back towards you all.
Well, would she run into V or would she run into us?
V.
I was asking if I'd run in. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Hey.
He's kind of got his head down, his hood up a little bit. Just kind of. He's not like. It doesn't look like he's like trying to stay out of the way or in the shadows, but he's definitely trying to not be seen. He's just. Hey, what's up? Find what you need.
Message to you. You okay?
What the? That's a new one. I'm fine. Don't worry about it. It's Town's got some weird fucking shit. That's all.
And then the other owl
What
lands
fountain?
on Camilla's shoulder.
Is your
Stupid.
owl Fey?
My owl. Well, let me look at this stupid.
You have to
It is
choose if
Fey,
it's Fey,
yes.
Fiend, or Celestial, I thought.
No, mine has to be Fey.
Okay. The reason why I was asking is because the owls can communicate and I can talk to my owl.
The owl is indeed Fey, yes.
But I'm talking to V right now.
Yep.
In his head.
Thank you for clarifying it like that. It makes it sound way more intimidating.
What fountains?
Treek was showing us. We was curious about these the attractions of the town. Apparently, there's a bunch of fountains and they do magic shit, you know. And one of them's a lycanthropy fountain. It gives people temporary wear shit, if you will.
So super offensive?
Less offensive, more ignorant. These people, they don't fucking know what it's like, and they seem to be fucking patronizing it, making it out to be something amazing. Not what this shit is.
Turning it into a freak show.
Freak show, spectacle, whatever you want to fucking call it. It's maybe to some, but that's not my vibe. I should clarify. I'm fine. That was a bit much. I wanted to get out of there. The rest of them kept going. If you want to go join up with them, I'm just heading back to set up camp and shit.
Well, if they're just playing around at fountains, I could help set up camp.
I mean, I won't stop you. I won't tell you what to do, but that's what I'm betting.
I tell my owl to tell his owl that I'm heading back to camp with V to set up camp.
The owl nods and goes back. And goes to a minx that can't speak to anybody right now.
You can communicate with your
thank
fine
goodness.
familiar telepathically.
Well, I mean, I can communicate with that. I can't communicate with anyone else.
Well, wait, I have a question. Since he is technically transformed into a creature, could I use Beast Bond to form a telepathic link to just tell him he's a very good kitty?
I'm gonna hit you so hard.
Cat scratch.
Because it's funny, yes.
Oh, bitch. Do I have to make a save? Because I'm gonna make a save if I can make a save.
I don't think it is.
Let me look at the specifics of the spell.
Does he take on the actual stat block of the minx like a polymorph, or does he keep his own mental factitudes like a
Yeah,
wild
because
shape?
the spell will automatically fail if his intelligence is still higher than a 4, so it's not going to
Then
do
yes, it does fail. This
Good.
is not. This is not a
Check.
polymorph. It's more of a shapeshift.
It's more of a wild shape that you can't control.
Yup. Hence, people think of it as, oh, look at this fun little attraction.
Then Treek would motion for them to follow him. Because we're done with the fountains.
I'm currently imagining like a lynx angrily flicking its tail and trying to use its paw to wave at people.
With a deer prancing around it.
Naturally.
And a giant elk.
Oh my god, the dads are just gonna duck. Treat,
Yeah,
just going,
giant
oh,
elephant
look at
deer.
you.
They
I
probably
do
know
believe there
who
was a
it's
weasel,
me,
though.
too. They're like, oh, time to take care of you again. God damn it.
Oh, more pets.
And I lead the party back towards the burrows to meet up with everybody so we can plan. How long does this last? I would know.
It is 30 minutes.
Oh, well, yeah, we'll get to the burrows and then we go on wild shape. Oh, I hate that. So, nothing. As we're going, perception check to make sure nothing's wrong as we get back. Because I'm a paranoid child.
Go ahead.
Nothing's
I'm
wrong,
also
I
doing
bet.
one.
16. Yeah, also because of what he told me, so I'm being careful.
21.
21. I mean, you don't see anything unsettling other than like you once you get to the burrow, like just outside the burrow, there is one of the coffee shops, but there are none in the burrow currently.
Perfect. Good. Stay out of my burrow.
But you arrive and you see Camilla and V have started setting up the tents.
Okay, you guys get where you want to go for the night. I gotta go tell my dads about the enchantment. So have fun. And I'm gonna go head straight towards Morkin Tree, Toad.
So
Are there still people around like this area while we're setting up camp?
people have started cleaning up as they get ready for closing for the evening.
I'm going to. After everybody sort of gets back to the camp, I'm going to sit down somewhere where people could openly see me and start playing my pan flute.
As you start to do this, you see some of the individuals look at you like, "We're working."
Nothing.
Because I'm
wrong with
assuming you're
working.
doing enthralling performance.
No, I'm
Oh,
just
okay.
trying to be entertaining.
Oh, then never mind. I thought you were doing enthralling performance. I'm like,
No, I'm just trying to be active doing something because I've been sitting here for an hour doing absolutely nothing.
The kobolds are like, fuck you, we don't want your enthrall.
I mean, when they're cleaning up, who wants to stop and start dancing?
Fair. It's completely fair.
But
Well,
yeah,
you
you
go
start
the
Doesn't
fountain.
require
performing.
them to dance. It just requires them to be paying attention for 1 full minute.
They all kind of just nod their heads at you. Give me a performance check.
I did a performance check. It was a 26.
Oh, yeah, no, it's good.
I was bored.
Well, you didn't tell me. It's good. It feels very. You kind of get in touch with kind of the sounds of the park as you've been kind of spending time here. You kind of got yourself kind of in tune with the sounds of it, and you kind of put that kind of into your performance, realizing that that's going to be the best way to connect with these people. But yeah, you guys set up your tents. Treek, you head in to talk to your dads.
Yep. Hey, dads.
As you walk in, you see them kissing. What? Oh, sorry.
Fuck God. Ew. Close the door.
What? We show affection. What is the problem?
I'm so lucky I'm the only one here. So about the coffee, there's enchantment magic in it.
And there's enchantment magic in my coffee. There's enchantment magic in my mushrooms. What's your point?
I meant more of it's completely changing people's emotions and a bit of their personality with the enchantment magic in there.
Son, I'm going to explain this to you how it's been explained to me. As a member of the council, we have investigated, as you are not the first to find out about this. We have investigated not only their shops, but also the plants they're growing. There does not appear to be any... It's a minor enchantment. It is calm emotions, essentially. But in a more exciting way.
And that doesn't bother you?
I mean, is it any different than someone taking drugs to have a good time? This is just so people enjoy themselves, have more energy. I don't prefer it. I prefer to get my energy more naturally, but some people do enjoy it.
I guess that's fair, I guess.
The issue with the coffee is not the magics in it. It's the abundancy and the ethics of it. But that is something legally I cannot talk about. You have to understand. I am sworn by arcane oath. Even to you, my son.
Fair. Okay, I'm gonna
Unless
go
you join the
back
council, I cannot talk. You have already made it apparent you don't want to take our place. We understand. We get it.
Father, I'm not... I can't take your place. That's just not how it's gonna happen properly.
You can. You are learning. You are doing such good in your adventures. I'm so proud of you. We're so proud of you, aren't we, honey? We're so proud of you. I promise. We're proud. So proud. And you see Toad kind of immediately goes back to like doing work.
Mm-hmm.
Your father's just not good at emotions. You know this. Toad is so...
I know. Yeah.
Seemed pretty good at emotions 5 minutes ago.
Shush.
He's good at physical affection, not words. Is how I'm gonna put this. And Tariq would know this. Physically, he's very affectionate.
I was just making a joke.
Oh, I know, but this is for everyone. This is for other players and for the audience. He's one of those awkward dads that are like, I can't tell you things. Right? I can't tell you how I feel. I can show you because that's about all I got. He's more actions speak louder than words. Where, God, it's smack, right? Or it's SMA Smork. Ha! I was close. Smork.
Dear.
Smorgasborgan.
I closed my nose by accident. I have to pull it back up. Smork.
Yeah.
He kind of goes up. So, I need you to understand that most things are above board. The bigger issue is where the money's coming from. That's all I can tell you.
Oh, okay.
But the business itself is on the up and up, for the most part. It's just the money that's the problem. And the ethics of having literally 25 storefronts in the city. Like, what do you need so many? Can't people just come to you? What do you need 25? Your father only has the one where people come visit for medicinal purposes.
Oh, I love that.
But
Mm-hmm.
why do you need 25 throughout the entire city? We'll never understand.
Is this a Dunkin' Donuts reference?
The
No, it's just
Starbucks
Starbucks.
reference.
It's one of them. Either one of them. It's
Let's
referenced.
figure it
Starbucks,
out.
the free samples and freaking BS they were doing.
Yup. To get you hooked on their coffee early.
Okay, well, I'm gonna head back over to my friends.
You see Thomas kind of closes its eyes at you like, yeah, go outside. That's my bed.
Thomas would just hear, you know, I'm glad you're in that bed and not me, and I'll leave.
So you head back out. All the tents are up. You guys, do you guys kind of circle yourselves? Do you kind of spread yourselves out? How do you set up your tents?
I would have, when I first got back to camp, I would have tried to build a campfire like in the middle of the area that we were allowed. So hopefully in a circle, not in the campfire.
Well, I hope nobody.
It's probably safer to do a circle.
Yeah.
But alternatively, we could just use the middle tent for a campfire.
No, let's not destroy borrowed property.
Ah, fair.
Let's all gather around the campfire.
I'm singing this
No,
campfire song.
no.
I can't sing it anymore because Nickelodeon will 100% copyright.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh lord.
They're almost as bad as Disney.
So
Almost.
dreadful.
You know what? Something I learned about that song?
What?
Hmm.
It's written by the guy who wrote Phineas and Ferb, Dan Povenmire.
I love Dan.
Really?
Povenmire.
Yeah.
No wonder it's so
Shit.
goddamn catchy. But continuing on, so you all kind of circle the tents. As you do, everyone give me a perception check, please. As the moon starts to rise.
19.
That's okay. That's a 16.
Natural
Where is my
2024.
button?
Ooh.
18.
Natural 1.
16 and 22, me and my
We're
owl.
getting a
21.
mix today.
Yeah, what a
I think Darius
fluctuation going on.
crashed.
Yeah, I think Darius had a long day of a lot of magic.
Darius
And
Darius
just
got
immediately,
overwhelmed.
like, not almost immediately as soon as it's like, oh, yep, we're gonna get ready to rest, he's like, donk.
Falls in the campfire.
Uh,
It's like one of those like colored pine cones just changes color.
Falls in the cup of coffee.
the rest of you, as you guys are kind of sitting around the fire relaxing, you see a individual, very tall, slender individual, kind of walks up to the fire, sits down next to it, and throws first a small piece of wood and then starts putting a small bass over the fire. So what brings you to town?
Oh, you know, just visiting family.
Oh,
Conversing with odd people that visit me in the night.
I mean, I find it always fun. I don't get enough visitors lately. All of you notice his eyes are a deep emerald green.
Insight check on who this could be.
Oh,
That'd be more
I-
history, wouldn't it?
I mean,
no, this
would
is,
I-
history technically for Treek, insight for everyone else.
Damn it!
Inside.
I've got a sneaking suspicion I know who this is.
It's a
Nat
7.
20 for 20.
Would it have any history for me?
God.
From the area, or does that not matter?
11.
I got a 23.
I don't think you would have directly interacted with this individual, so it will be
Okay.
insight.
Okay, fair enough. Just checking. Nope, doesn't fucking matter. That's a nat 1.
What again? The fluctuation.
Who got above a 17?
Nat
I
20.
Well, yeah.
I think T as well. Yeah.
No,
Nope.
Oh, really?
I got 11.
Carl,
Oh.
what was yours?
23.
V?
A 10.
Yikes. Car and Camilla, you guys can definitely tell this person is someone of eminent power and very much has the draconic
Oh my
That
god.
nature
aura
that you
of
guys have
overwhelming
felt as soon
light
as you
that I
came
felt
up.
earlier.
Jesus
this literally
Christ.
radiates off this guy.
Yeah, that's what I suspected.
Would I feel the draconic aura?
You feel like the magic is suddenly kind of become more condensed. Like the air thickens around him.
I pour them a drink of water.
I sneak a dart in my hand.
Thank you
Blood for the
kindly.
blood god.
So are
Yeah,
you
just
all enjoying my city?
Shriek immediately recognizes now when he says by city. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to be back. A couple weird changes, but everything seems fine.
Can't make everybody happy. I've tried. What can I say?
No,
I
no,
feel
I didn't
like
mean weird like as in bad. It's weird seeing so many coffee shops, but it's not like I'm hating it.
I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna stare incredulously at this individual. Are you seriously telling me you don't have the ability to make everyone in this town feel any way that you want?
I mean,
I find
I
that hard to
can,
believe.
but like, sounds like
Well, then
so
you
my
could
dad.
make everyone
It sounds like
happy.
my dad though, and I don't want to be him. I've tried all my life to not be him. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
Say
Some people might say that my dad's a bit of a deadbeat.
fuck you for that joke.
Ouch.
Oh, that was good. Oh, that was good.
Alright.
Jesus
I was
Christ!
not ready. Oh.
I just got
Camilla
shot.
goes to her tent.
Oh
Can
God.
we get to a point, please?
I thought the point was just having polite conversation with, the relatives of what I can only equate to the closest thing this world has to deities.
You're not wrong. Some people worship us. It's a little weird, actually. I mean, I don't entirely mind because, I get a lot of food. People give me a lot of shit, but I still like to take care of myself from time to time. He kind of waves the fish and starts to gnaw on it. It kind of looks over at UT. So why don't you like me?
Well, a random person making small talk makes me very much uncomfortable.
Oh, well, you're kind of in my home, so I thought it'd be okay. Then I saw a fire and was like, hey, look, visitors. Don't get them often in the burrows.
No,
Most people stay in the hotels nowadays.
I prefer at least the burrows because I am just visiting my parents as they are in their leader shack over there.
Oh, yeah, I know your dads. Great guys.
They are. Though, I really wish they wouldn't hide so much from me.
I bet you really wish they'd close the door more often, though.
I wish they'd close the door more often. I'm in the tree, like, 100 feet
no,
away, and I can still hear that shit. Like, God,
You can
close the
hear
goddamn...
and see that from the tree?
I have really big eyes when I'm, like, not,
Oh.
kind of, like,
Yeah.
motions to himself. I mean, this isn't my natural
Have you ever heard
form.
of closing the goddamn door?
I was waiting for somebody to make the joke this entire session.
Oh my god.
Well, Darius is asleep, so I can make that out of character easily.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Treek didn't make that assumption with a sense of poison rationality.
He peels off a piece of the fish and hands it to UT. Want some?
No, thank you. So why is the...
Anybody else?
dragon gracing us with his presence.
The
I'm
treat will
gonna
take
go
from the
ahead and
dragon.
accept a
Yes, Sam.
a bit of the dragon's fisk.
Fisk?
Fisk.
Fisk.
He stands by what he says. Anyway,
Well, as I said, there aren't as many visitors around here, so I don't get to have conversations with people that aren't not visitors lately. And when the visitors do come, they have stupid fucking questions. So it's not often that I get to go invade other people's space. People are usually invading mine.
Yeah,
so this is just a troll for you.
A little bit.
Well,
Little bit.
and,
The biggest troll is what's hiding in your city, but what do I know?
I mean, as I said, I can't control everything. If I could, I'd be my mother. So.
And she doesn't know what's hiding in her city as well, but what do I know?
He immediately goes from this carefree to almost intensity as he leans towards you. Excuse you?
This is your old. You dug your old.
You might want to start pruning your citizens.
Pruning?
Ooh, that sounds beneficial.
Pruning.
You need a hand.
You watch as his mouth goes from this humanoid to very toothy. I mean, I could start right here.
Go ahead. Help her out.
Well, hey, whoa.
I like you.
Oh,
Kind of gets up, tosses the bones in. Well, I hope you all have a safe night. You have my protection for the evening, we'll call it that. Night, everybody.
Night.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Jesus.
As always, thank you all for joining me. We will be back next week, I believe. I don't think there's any issues. I need to double check. I don't think I've even gotten next week's schedule. I can't remember. Have I?
I don't know, honey.
I don't know either. Other points of business. Sam, Wiz, tomorrow, yay, nay?
Yeah.
Yay. All right.
Yay.
2, for those of you that don't know that haven't been in any of my streams, I kind of have a pseudo sponsor-ish thing going on with local game store, Convergence Gaming. If you're into Magic, D&D, all those kind of things, go check them out. ConvergenceGaming.gg. Use my code Hawkeye01. Yes, I actually have that. It's pretty cool. So if you're looking for anything like that, use my code. Give you a nice little discount. It's actually pretty awesome. You can even just order it online, go pick it up, and save you a little bit of money. But yeah, otherwise, tomorrow, Dead by Daylight. Momo, what you got going on this week?
Tomorrow was either going to be Genshin or Warframe. Thursday we have the ROTP Guild Stories. We're continuing that series, and we still have open player slots if anybody'd like to join.
We're doing a
Friday,
new quest Thursday, right?
Yes, it is going to be the beginning of a new quest on Thursday, so everybody can introduce new characters if they'd like. Friday was just going to be Minecraft. I'm digging a big fucking hole. It's literally what I've been doing on the server. I've mined from layer 146 all the way down to layer 76 so far. I'm trying to
Can
go
I
all the way
ask
down to
what the
bedrock.
motivation is?
Fixation, probably.
It's more fixation than motivation.
Yeah.
And the amount of resources that I'm gaining from it will help when I get into the mods in a little bit.
Valid.
There you go.
I want to start a bunch of mods all at the same time.
Can I suggest the SCP mod?
We don't have that mod.
We don't have that. We are playing Infinity Evolved 1.7. And until we are all comfortable moving on from this server, that's the mod pack that we're going to be playing. It has Witchery and Thaumcraft and IC2 and all the fun ones from version 1.7.10 of Minecraft. Except for Morph. It doesn't have Morph mod.
And then obviously Sunday is the Escape from Claudia campaign that is not really Escape anymore.
Just sort of hang out in Claudia.
Yeah,
Chill
Basically.
in Claudia. There is
See
a
what the fuck
quest-
happens.
There is a quest that I am planning on introducing on that campaign, like very soon as well. So I'm very excited about that as well. I know that a couple of people are switching characters pretty soon as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Along with that, I'm still currently on minor hiatus from the extra streams. I'm still trying to get some stuff figured out. Hopefully, I can give you guys some more updates soon. Draft League's still going on, obviously. I need to actually fight Alba this week, and I'm still fucking terrified. I don't wanna
I
do
still
it.
gotta fight Andrew.
I'm terrified of that fucking Ditto. Ditto can fuck off.
I'm not.
Just wants a party.
It literally counters my
Because-
entire strat.
Dorork for the win.
Valid. But yes, I will. That will end tonight's stream. Thank you all for joining me. I will see y'all tomorrow. Night, everybody.
Night.